Tropical Country is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When planning your next getaway, trust Joe Leo and his staff to make the most of your budget and design the perfect getaway. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort, destination weddings, and much, much more. JBL Travel Group is only one phone call away, so give them a call at 732-831-5200. It doesn't cost you any extra, so why wouldn't you? Goaltending Services, GTS Charters in Key West, Florida. They offer unique, private, custom charters you can choose from 4-hour, 6-hour, half-day, or even full-day excursions. Plus, they will provide you with all the amenities that you need while out on the water. But before you get on the boat, make sure you visit GTS Outfitters. GTS Outfitters is Goaltending Services retail store. They have everything you're going to need for your day out on the water. You can grab drinks, snacks, as well as get your GTS merchandise and souvenirs from local Key West artists. GTS Outfitters is located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. For more information about charters or the Outfitter store, give them a call at 305-916-0990. Also brought to you by Party Dog Entertainment. Party Dog Entertainment is B-Dawg and Lou's event DJ service. They offer a customized DJ experience. They will work with you to create a custom playlist for your event, regardless if you have a graduation, a wedding, birthday party. It doesn't matter what the occasion. B-Dawg and Lou will create the perfect playlist for your event. B-Dawg and Lou are always the life of the party and will make sure that your group stays engaged and has a great time. Party Dog Entertainment is located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but B-Dawg and Lou will travel to your event within a reasonable distance. For more information, give them a call, 423-847-2454, or email at partydogentertainment@gmail.com. Party Dog Entertainment, it's a howling good time. Tropical Country is broadcasting live on TikiManRadio.com, the free Tiki Man Radio app, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. MFG Records, music for grown-ups.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and Go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show! Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show that almost wasn't. Oh, let me tell you what. Let me do a couple little adjustments here because, just to let you know, we are not on the radio. We are on YouTube only tonight because I don't know what the heck happened to the other computer. I tried multiple times to log on to the radio, and the sound just sounded like crap. So, and also, everything here in the studio is hardwired.
Right.
Well, tell me why all of a sudden I have no internet.
Well,
I had to resort to Wi-Fi to get the cameras and everything up. So 3 minutes to spare. We made it.
that's right.
That's all that matters.
So we are not on the.
Thankfully, we have Mr. Mark Mulch in studio.
That is right.
And he
Mr.
was
Mark Mulch
keeping
right
you
there.
calm.
Yes. Was I, though? I don't know.
You were, because trust
I was playing
me,
guitar, yeah. I was trying
I
to
think all of us would
calm
have
the
heard.
savage beast,
Yes.
the savage dog.
You had to, yeah. He won't act up in front of you. It's okay.
I was this close.
I know.
I was this close.
I know. I
But,
came in and saw your red face. I was like, yeah, I'm going back out here.
That's when I picked up the guitar.
Yeah.
I'm like, you mind if I play guitar a little bit?
I have my little.
Right.
I have my little friend right here. Everything.
Oh,
well,
there
good.
you go.
Everything.
Your friend Stanley?
Everything
Yeah.
will be okay.
That's right.
Because I'm not going to tell you what's in there.
Is it our special orange juice from out there?
It is our special orange juice.
Nice.
So.
We went to the pool the other day. We mixed up a gallon jug of orange juice, pineapple juice,
And 90 proof rum.
Oh, man.
and that's what we were drinking. You want some?
The party. I'm good. But
Well, anyway. Welcome to the show. We're going to have a great time tonight. Even though we're not on the radio, it's all going to be fine because we're just a podcast tonight.
hey.
That's right.
We can do it.
It's okay.
Oh, Lord, you're
We
going to
can
throw
do
the
it.
Tiki Man into a coronary.
No.
Oh, boy.
But, hey, it's
Danny
all gonna-
Lynn.
It's all,
He's going to. We were just talking about that. He's,
Right?
that's like Jekyll and Mr.
It's gonna-
Hyde.
Danny Lynn and the Tiki Man.
one in
But
the same.
something is going on, I think, with our technology because I called him. He was like, hello? And I'm like, is this Tiki Man Radio customer support? Technical support?
There you go.
And he goes, did you get a new number? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, for some odd reason, it didn't come up with your name.
Because it's
Ooh.
coming up as Party Dog Entertainment.
Why is it coming up with Party
I
Dog
don't know,
Entertainment?
but it does it every time you call me.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Those
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Well, here's the problem. Those are two completely separate, different numbers.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, then that's
Yeah.
not cool.
So, yeah. What's that?
Sorry, I got sidetracked by the chat.
The comments
You
have
know how-
started
Chatting.
already.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, hey, if you haven't noticed, we got Mr. Mark Mulch in the studio.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you for coming over and spending some time with
Yeah.
us. And little does it know, you just
The new studio.
Yeah.
welcome
Here we
to the
are.
Legend Studio. And
You are-
Awesome.
You're our first artist
Yeah.
to be in
That's
studio.
I'm honored.
You are the
That's
first
so
one.
great.
I feel like we should have had like a big basket or something of,
I know.
of goodies to
Yeah,
give.
where's my swag bag for
I
being the first?
know. We should have.
Well, you got pizza. It's okay.
Well, that's true.
I
yeah.
I should.
We got pizza
should-
and drinks.
There you go.
We haven't gotten, we've been behind the times. We don't have any.
We don't even have new stickers.
We don't have new stickers with the new logo on them yet. We got the new shirts designed, but that's as far as
Yeah.
we have a couple of them. Haven't even
We
checked.
got a banner.
We got a banner.
The banner's
We-
cool.
We got the banner
Very
back
cool.
there. So, and I'm not going to even mess with the cameras, but we do have our MFG Records
I actually took
There
a
we go.
picture.
banner up there now.
I actually took a picture and I just posted it.
I had to find room for it. It's big.
It's big.
That's what she
Yes.
said.
We got the American Blonde wall
Yes.
over here.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have the American Bond
you
wall, and then
Very
we have
cool.
our Bill Crawley Memorial Wall right there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yes.
So,
and Mark said
I asked
the-
for
the
that
corner.
right
oh,
there.
you've requested that
Yeah.
upper
Yes.
corner over there.
that upper
An upper
corner is
corner.
Mark's. He's going to bring us some stuff.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
get some
All
things.
right.
Yeah.
Well, one of these days, hopefully, poor Gypsy, she has sent us a flag for the wall twice now.
Yeah.
And there's something with the mail out of Key West.
Oh,
'cause,
no.
we have not received.
Yeah, I even, because I was like, I'd ask her if she had a chance to send it out yet. And she's like, I sent it a month ago. And I said, I'm sorry, we didn't get it. So then she said, I'm going tomorrow and I'm going to put another one in the mail. I'm like, okay. So we verified address was correct. All that's good. And that was about a month ago and we still haven't gotten it yet. So sorry, Gypsy. We'll hang it up.
We need a signing wall too. Can this be it?
You know, we talked about having y'all sign our banner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That works.
You'll be the first one.
You'll be the first one.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the refrigerator has collected all of our stickers.
Yeah.
Yes. I was actually just staring at it before we went on air, and I thought, oh, I got to get stickers made. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get a big.
You're in the
You're gonna
trop
get a
rock.
big package of stuff. So
Yay.
Nice. Nice. We'll take it.
We'll take it. We like getting packages. It's like Christmas.
Right?
But we got to get stickers. And we did have some because you brought some when you were on our show.
Oh
the
yeah,
first
that's
time.
right. That's right. I do have my sticker in the car. Yeah.
Because that's where we got our koozies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We'll have to.
what did we do with that
We'll
sticker?
fix
Isn't
that.
isn't it on there?
If you can imagine, I have some in my car.
Oh, fabulous. Okay.
Well, we'll add it right to the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Right to the fridge. So
There you go.
it's going to be a sad day whenever that fridge just dies on us. It's going to be like, what do we do with all the stickers?
I know. I was thinking about that because we did that with one of our coolers. We put stickers all over it. And then the cooler broke.
Oh no.
And so we got another cooler, and now we have no stickers on our cooler. So I'm like, do we really want to, like,
It's a good time. It's fun though to just start fresh.
yeah, I
start
guess
fresh.
so.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I've already made a decision. If something happens to that fridge, we're not getting rid of it. I got plans for it.
Oh.
Oh.
Kegerator. No.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I was thinking more.
I like the way you think.
Right.
I was thinking more of a safe
Oh.
kind of.
Okay.
Oh.
Use it as a.
I like
you know,
it.
Put a big old padlock on it or something.
Man.
You know, a safe for my pew-pews.
Right?
You know, you got to always have there's not enough storage space for all those things.
Right.
Tiki Man Radio, Tiki Man is out there, and he says your sticker's on the Tiki bar.
See?
Yeah.
There.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tiki Man.
Yes. And there's one on the pole in there, too.
As there should be.
Right.
There should always be one on the pole.
Listen, before we met you, Tiki Man, that whole what is the studio now over there was not the studio.
Okay.
And there was a gold pole
Oh,
in
really?
the middle of the room. And
I'm sure that.
assuming it was used pre-hippie chick.
I don't
but
remember a
Yeah.
gold pole.
There was a gold pole because I remember thinking,
The pole that's there has always been there. You just don't notice
No.
it now because there's a wall.
well, that's
there.
true.
There's a
I'm
wall
pretty
there.
sure it was gold
It was
because
silver.
I remember
It was silver. You don't remember very well, silver.
but no, I do because, and the only reason I remember is my best friend in Ohio.
It's a stripper.
She, shut up. No, but before she got with Travis,
Oh, that friend.
yeah, that friend, he had a party basement.
You sure she
kinda
wasn't?
like,
You sure she wasn't a stripper?
well, the rumor was no.
This has gone
Yeah.
downhill fast. Wow.
I know, right? That's what happens when he starts drinking alcohol. So they had Travis had a gold pole that was used frequently before Brandy.
So bad.
And so I remember thinking, oh,
Travis
he's got
had a
pole
gold
too.
pole.
Well, you know what the Tiki Man says, right?
What?
Well, according to the Tiki Man, and I'm going to say this as PC as I possibly can because there could be kids watching.
I think that's over.
Is
I
that,
think it's already over.
that the hippie chick ran all of those type of people out.
Oh,
As
yeah.
she should.
So-
As she
Yes.
should.
Yes. Good job, hippie.
He said, "I haven't been back since
And brought in her worms and everything, right?
worms.
The worm farm.
Yes.
Which I can't wait to check out. It's been a year.
She's got
In just a few weeks,
Are
I'll
there
be able
still
to check it
worms
out.
Yeah.
she's got one that's buried in the ground now.
Oh,
No, she picked it up out of the ground last I knew.
Oh,
Because
it was winter.
Because it got flooded.
oh, that was what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She drowned her
So-
worms.
So now it's up on top of the ground again. So,
okay.
but I
Okay.
haven't checked on him. But she's listening. She
Nah.
gave a shout out and said, "Howdy, y'all." So, hippie chick, do you still have the worms? Are they still alive?
Mark wants to know.
Mark wants to know because Mark is going to be at the summer party.
Yeah.
Yay!
day.
Been in my calendar since this time last year.
That is awesome.
We are excited for it.
Is your woman coming too?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
She's so sweet. Well, Hippie Chick says howdy.
Hattie.
Golden Girl says, hey, y'all. She said she is on glass 3 of the wine.
Whoa.
Hello to our producer manager,
But Golden is still,
Claudia Golden of Golden Entertainment.
she said Golden is still cute.
All right.
All righty.
So that's how they judge it, whether Golden's cute
Or
he's
hot.
a sumbitch.
Oh, it goes
Some
some reverse
beach.
for her.
Yes.
Some
yes,
beach.
some beach. Golden said he'll be a some beach in a few.
I got you.
Nice.
And then Maureen is out there. So hello to you, Mo.
Hey,
And
Mo.
Mo, we're sorry we didn't do the pre-video. We were having some technical difficulties. Mo always catches it, always.
Listen,
okay.
Mo, there's a reason why I always take over the station about 45 minutes early.
Yes.
In case there's a problem, I have time to work it out. And normally, lately, I have worked it out. I wasn't able to work it out tonight, but guess what? I called Tiki Man Radio technical support. He couldn't work it out either. So
That always
well.
makes B-Dawg feel better.
right.
okay, it wasn't just me. So, but now I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week.
Right.
I'm going to be ripping every cable, and because we're at this
You're gonna be
point,
pulling a
it's
tiki.
not a setting. So now we've determined it's a cable.
Right.
Okay.
Has
So,
to be a
but
cable.
I don't know. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. It'll be
That's
all
right.
right.
Yeah, it's all right.
It'll be all right. But
See, what could possibly go wrong?
what could possibly go wrong?
We always say just hang out with us. We'll show you.
Give us about 10 minutes. We'll show you.
Yeah. Well, Ed Kubiak is out there, him and Felicia. So hi, guys.
Well, hello, and they are part of that
Hey, Felicia.
peace train
Hey,
every
Felicia.
Monday night.
And then also the Peace Train himself, Mr. Ed and Pat are out there
Hello
tonight.
to Ed, the train man, and photo girl Pat.
Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Golden Girl said she just emptied out the wine box, so Golden is safe for now.
Oh, okay. I love it. Wine box.
No.
That's
We're
when
high
you know-
class people
That's
around
right.
here.
yes.
Also, let me see here. Hello to Mr. Golden. I'm glad you're safe for a minute.
Hey, brother.
Also, Mr. Josh Clark. Happy hump day
Hey,
to
Josh.
you. Let me see. Donna Cummings. Hello.
Hey, Donna.
Well, hello to Donna, and
And hello to the Panther.
hello, Panther. Panther loves the horses.
Panther
I
does
was-
love the horses.
I was going to say that wasn't a panther. That was a horse.
Mark was like, how much alcohol has he had?
Wait a second.
Well,
So Donna's dog, it looks almost like Daggett, only it's all black and it's a puppy. And so Panther, she'll put our show on the iPad. And Panther literally, like she sends me pictures, Panther's staring at us.
Wow.
And he waits for the horses to come on the screen with our video. So that's
Oh,
why he
very
gives them a
cool.
horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the ambassador herself is out there, Miss Michelle Myers.
hello to the
Oh,
ambassador,
yeah.
and hello to the bodyguard. And we're going to be heading up to the BAR very, very soon.
Yeah.
For the ambassador's party before the party, as Tiki Man would say.
Right.
party
Here
before
on
the
July 3rd, which corresponds with the fireworks there in Memphis.
Yes.
Oh,
Have
okay.
you, Mark, what are you doing for the 4th?
Luckily, again, we'll be back in Nashville for the second year in a row. And
Oh,
Nashville
cool.
has, I believe, their claim anyway, is that we have the second largest fireworks display in the country.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
We have not made it up there.
We have.
And the plan is to maybe take the boat out for it, so to be in the river for it, which would be
very
fun, but also a little scary. But we'll see what
Right,
happens.
Right. Well, someone else. Well, okay. So, Maureen says, "Yay, Mark!" She's so
Oh.
excited for you.
Yay, Maureen.
And the Golden Girl said, "That's right. We're classy like that." Hippie Chick says the worms are alive. She fed them today and cleaned up the shade garden, so the worms are still alive.
Oh, good. Okay.
So you can rest easy. Jason AC, hello to you.
Hey, Jason.
Well, hello to singer-songwriter Jason Ace.
He just played with us on Saturday night.
Oh,
our
very
show in
Yes.
yes, he did.
I'm so sad.
He
that
was
we
great.
didn't
Yeah,
go.
we legit had plans on getting up here to Nashville.
You would have blown
to,
our minds.
to see all you guys. it was on our to-do list. And then,
It was.
but we got up Saturday morning, and we are still CMA drunk.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I swear.
I'm sure.
Lord.
Totally drained. I'm trying to get my energy back. I managed to start walking. I took between CMA Fest that whole week. But after CMA Fest, I didn't walk. I'm like, I was taking morning walks, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna start over next week. Right. So, and I did. I started over, and I started over with a vengeance. So,
Yeah.
Good,
Which
good.
the ambassador, thank you for your kind words and your support. So on giving me motivation.
Listen, my husband's hot. What can I say?
And for some odd reason, I'm on a kick. I told her, she said about me walking. I'm like, well, I'm just kind of like Forrest Gump. I'm like, just one day, I just decided to start walking. And I walked a circle around the complex, and I decided, why stop there? So I just
Right.
kept going.
He pulled a Forrest.
Be great if you like walked up to Nashville and then
Right? And then you can say
There's
you
B-Dog.
walked.
Yeah,
How'd you get here? I walked.
Right?
And hitchhiked.
Get hitchhike back.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's the downhill.
There is
though.
that.
There's all the
Yeah,
way
that's
back.
true. That's true. It is
That's a
quite the
climb up
hill.
Mount Eagle Mountain there.
It is. Well, Monica is out there. Hello, Moni.
Hello to Moni and
Vacuum cleaner Tom.
Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
And we have to give, I always forget, and I'm so sorry. Mo, tell the mystery man we said hello,
Hello to
as
Mr.
well.
Man.
So, Mark, I don't know if you heard us talking about him, but Maureen's husband, he doesn't like to travel. So all these things that Maureen comes to, he's not there. So we started calling him the mystery man. We wondered if he even
Oh, yeah.
existed for
For
a
a
while.
for a long time, we didn't know she was married.
Yeah, we really didn't. But Michelle has now met the mystery man.
So we know he does
So
exist.
he does
It's real.
exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
She isn't being,
But-
catfished.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. The ambassador says Mark Mulch and Jason, I'm assuming you met Jason, will be on an upcoming songwriter spotlight
Yes.
preparing for the
Going down to Key
singer-songwriter
West.
showcase.
Yeah. Key West.
Yeah.
Tiki Man Songwriter Showcase.
Key West
right.
bound, yes.
Yes, indeed.
That is coming up very, very quickly. And we'll give you more information about that coming up.
Yeah. Let me see.
This band back here is amazing.
You like
Fiddle
that
player
band?
especially is just killing it.
We pay them lots of money to come
We
play.
did. We did.
That's where all of our money goes.
And here's a little secret that it is not one recording.
Oh, really?
No, that is a 3-part layered recording that I put together.
Oh man.
So the people,
Very
the
cool.
music, I did all of that myself.
Even I didn't know that.
So she thought it was all one recording that I found online. I'm like, no. I found this music, and then I found music that kind of the fiddle kind of went with it, and then I had the people in the foreground.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Don't give all the secrets away.
Anything.
It's magic.
It's magic. Harold Booth is out there.
Well, hello to
You.
Harold, Mr. Alabama style himself.
That's right. Lance Bella.
Excuse me. That is, of course, Lake Lizard Music.
Right.
And also Bushwhacker University.
That's right.
We always got to mention our alma mater because we are official members and graduates of Bushwhacker U.
Oh,
That's
nice.
right.
So we always got to mention that.
You have to do that. You have to go to the Floribama and order a bushwhacker.
That's right.
And drink it. So we finally had our first bushwhacker at the Floribama last summer.
So we graduated.
So we graduated, and we got the T-shirts to prove it. Lance Bella, hello to you.
Hey, Lance.
Lance is tuned in, hopefully to YouTube because.
Well, if he's chiming in, he is.
Well, that's true. Well, no, he's not. He's commenting on Facebook.
Oh.
Let me.
Well, hey, it seems like everyone's engaging, which is part
Yeah,
of not
I
being on the
know.
radio. So
Everybody
that's
found us.
I know.
Yeah.
I like it. And then also, let me see. Laurie Krause is
Oh.
out there.
Of course.
Hello.
Kirsty's mama.
Yeah, she says, have fun,
great.
Mark.
Mama Kraus.
And then, can't forget our MFG record.
The rock star.
The rock star herself.
She is
Beth
gigging tonight.
Travers.
She messaged me and said,
Travers.
I'll be gigging, but have a great show.
That's right. And Manalo is out there. So
Well,
hello.
hey to Manalo.
Manalo.
Seems like
Oh.
we just saw you, didn't we? We did.
Right? Listen, okay, so I'm a moron. So,
Normally that's my line. But go ahead.
so the ambassador did mean James. That is Manalo's real name, which I knew, but who calls him James?
First, I called him James a couple times in the studio, but otherwise it's always Manalo.
Yeah. So I knew that. I just wasn't thinking about using his real name. It's so funny.
As we should never.
Right. When we started hanging out.
Would you call Cher whatever Cher? No, that wasn't a good
Charlene.
example.
Would you call Cheryl Charlene?
Right.
Would you call Jelly Roll whatever his
Whatever
name
he
is?
is, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
What was
Stanley, no.
I can't even remember what
Jason.
his real name was.
Is it Jason?
Isn't it Jason Defer?
Listen,
Defer's his last name, I know.
Yeah.
I think it was
I'm
Jason.
gonna-
We'll Google that on a break.
All right, we'll Google it. Yes. Keep going. Keep rolling.
That was it.
You can GTS stuff later.
That was it.
All right. Well, Mark has been here. He got here a little early, so we've been sitting around and having a great conversation, talking about music and everything. But before, we have to address kind of the elephant in the room. Okay,
Which is?
that we know. We know that we told you about our trip to Nashville,
Oh, yeah.
and I want being a Jersey boy. Lou got impatient. We went to JBJ's, Bon Jovi's new bar.
Listen.
And I asked her, why don't we just sit down here, have a drink, have an appetizer, have something, stay in the air conditioning and just relax for a bit. And she's like, no, let's just go. And an hour after we walked out, Bon Jovi walked in and performed.
Yes.
Double ouch.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
And then I found out that Mr. Mark Mulch over here knows them and has hung out with them before.
Well, I got to meet them and hang out with them when they were doing the Lost Highway album.
yeah.
So
and
just
Richie
don't
jammed
tell
with
me
us,
if
which was
you
cool.
had the inside scoop that he was going to be there. Don't tell me.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I did
Then
not.
I love
I
you
definitely
still.
would have let you know.
Okay,
And I would
nice.
have been there myself.
It would have
Right.
broke her heart.
Yeah.
No, I still love you. It's okay. So you got to jam with Richie Sambora.
Yeah, it was crazy. Back in the Mulch Brothers days, very early part of the Mulch Brothers. In fact, what was funny was we were new to town and we were writing with Billy Falcon, who writes with those guys. He has a ton of songs with them. The new single, actually, and we were going around town. We're the Mulch Brothers, Mark Mulch, Nick Mulch, and people would be the what? The Munch Brothers? What? and we would know Mulch, like put in your yard, and just trying to like get the name around. And then Billy surprised us and had Richie get up and sing our song that we wrote with him, with Billy and his daughter Rose. Called Knee Deep in It, which was becoming like our opener and our theme song. And he surprised us and already told Richie like, hey, I'm gonna call you up to play with the guys on this song that we wrote together. So here comes Richie Sambora, plays us. Luckily, my nephew was in the audience, got video of it.
Oh, I was going to ask.
And then my duo partner's girlfriend at the time was involved with the local news, and she got Channel 2 News to play it the next day on the news.
Oh, nice.
So by that Friday, we no longer had to say the name of the band twice. We were
I bet.
we were the Mulch Brothers, the guys who jam with Bon Jovi.
Right.
You're like, oh, okay. I'm glad we don't have to repeat the name anymore.
That's a quick way to get known.
That's a quick way to, yep.
Now,
it was good.
Now, didn't you say when you first met him, he didn't believe you was a Jersey boy?
Well, it wasn't that he didn't believe that I was a Jersey boy. He didn't believe that I
Lived down the
lived in
street.
his very, very expensive neighborhood.
Oh, I got
And,
you. He didn't think you rated.
Yeah. And like I told you, we had just come from writing, so like I might have been even in like sweatpants or something. I just was not. And when I told him I right before I moved to Nashville, I lived not even half a mile from his house on another estate on the Navesink River, and he didn't quite believe it. So he quizzed me on a couple of all things restaurants around the neighborhood.
That is crazy. Huh?
And I passed the test by the third question, the third restaurant and the third question. And then it turned to, so I heard you guys wrote a song tonight, and that kind of thing. But it was really funny. Not the conversation I thought I would have when I finally got
Right.
to meet him.
Well, I guess it would make sense because New Jersey, Italian food is important.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's true.
So when it comes,
Yep.
a true Italian should know the restaurants.
Right.
I get
So-
it.
And I always say like I'm Italian by association. A lot of my married in family is Italian, and so food
That's
has always
cool.
been been very important to the whole family. So
I guess if you know the good restaurants, because he asked you about several, the Ritzy one, and then the
he
local
did.
hangout.
He started at the
and
he started at the where would you get a burger? Then it was where would you watch football? Then it was where would you take your girl if you were having a special night or something.
Right.
Like that.
And
so it was methodical. It wasn't just a random
Right.
thing. So and I luckily had all the right answers and passed the test.
well, when you're John Bon Jovi, you got to be careful who you hang out with.
Right?
apparently.
So, well, it's a good thing you passed the test because then you got to hang out and then,
Right.
like I said, then jam with Richie later on.
Yeah, which was wild. So,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you were starstruck because
hanging, it was funny because hanging out with them that night at the restaurant, but yes, blown away that they were there. But once we started hanging out, it was just
they're just
guys
people.
from Jersey hanging
Yeah.
out. But yeah, when Richie stepped on stage and asked me how the song went, for a moment my mind just
You're
went
like, I don't
blank, and
know.
all I saw was Richie Sambora standing in front of me with a Stratocaster, and I was just like, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely be like that too. Like we get starstruck around people like you guys.
Absolutely.
And to hear that you guys get starstruck around other people.
I always tell people the story of we luckily meet or run into a lot of different musicians and artists
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And again, the music people, it's a little more, you're kind of shocked, but not as starstruck. Whereas
Right.
I was at an event in Nashville, and I can't drawing a blank on his name right now, but Bo Duke from the original Dukes of Hazzard.
John Schneider.
John Schneider.
Listen, there's an ongoing thing about John
was
Schneider.
paying his bill at the bar at the same time I was, and I just saw this tall guy there with blonde hair and whatever,
Yeah.
and didn't even think anything of it. And I'm paying my bill, and he looks down and he's like, "Hey, how's your night?" And I looked up, and I just was in shock, and I'm like, "It's Bo Duke!" Like I didn't, I was 8, 9 years, I was used to watch
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard all the time, and I was just. And he could tell that I was shocked and didn't know what to do and everything. And he smiled and he goes, "Hi, I'm John." And I'm like, "I know." What? And I thought, "What are you doing out of the TV? What are you doing here? I don't understand." I really was. I was so just taken back by it. Then I walked over to my buddies and just like, "That Bo Duke is in here." Like, "That was Bo Duke." And I'm not talking about the guy on the new one because that's
Right,
not good. I'm
right.
talking about the real Bo Duke.
Right. That's so funny because there's been an ongoing discussion. A few weeks ago, Andrew Dean was on the Sunday show with the Tiki Man. And so I went over and we were all talking and the Tiki Man on this show had gotten on the chat and told us that somehow John Schneider's name.
Andrew Dean was coming to be on the Sunday show, and he was bringing John Schneider with him.
Whoa.
Yes. So I was
And,
like freaking out.
I was like, so, we announced it on the show that, stay tuned to the Sunday show because John Schneider is going to be on the Sunday show. And, Andrew Dean's going to be there too. And,
Yeah.
and all of that.
And then we were like, "Sorry, Andrew."
So, but then Danny, I think, messaged me Saturday night.
Yes, like the night before the
The
Sunday
night before
show.
the Sunday show. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, by the way, that was a joke.
Yes.
I just got busy and forgot to get back to you to let you know."
And a couple of the listeners, and I won't name names, Ambassador, knew that it was a joke, but they were
no.
on the chat like, "Oh my God, I'm going to drive over so that I can meet him too," and yada
Yeah.
yada. They knew it was a lie.
Oh no.
So ever since then, we have been talking like we know so many people who know him, but we don't know
6
him.
degrees of John Snyder.
Yes.
We are
One
we,
degree.
We
You're all
have
right.
multiple people where we are one
One
degree away.
It's bound to
Yes.
happen.
And it's like
It's bound to happen.
sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
I'd say reach out to him and invite him on the show.
I emailed,
We have.
I would. Okay.
but
Wouldn't be surprised.
I would just pass out.
But-
I'm not going to lie. I would just die.
Oh, I mean,
But-
I'm with you. I mean, I almost did.
Well,
So
Right?
is
I'm
the
glad it's not just me then.
is that one songwriter festival that we normally go to?
It's Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
Yes.
I'm just saying that he kind of has a tendency
Yeah, I know.
to hang out there because
Oh,
the
okay.
person who organizes it is a good friend of his.
which one is this Saturday?
Dayton,
No.
Oh, nope.
not Dayton. Dunlap.
Dunlap.
The Dunlap Songwriter Festival.
Oh, okay.
Cody McCarver organizes that in his hometown.
Oh, very cool.
So, and him and
John
John have been
touring together.
but he just recorded his newest album in Studio Dunlap down there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you never
that
know.
sounds like a
We
good.
may be able to run into him.
I'm looking.
No,
I'm gonna.
because you said we're going to Nashville.
I'm gonna be thinking about that picture that you guys are gonna post on Saturday. If you guys would,
Right.
John Schneider.
Right. I said even if we don't go Saturday, maybe we'll go Sunday. Because you said you wanted to go to the Veterans thing Saturday.
Well, I have
in Nashville.
I have tickets to go.
Yes.
You know,
So maybe Sunday we'll go to Dunlap.
We're not hardlined in there, but
Well, we told all the kids that's what we're doing.
oh, we did. They all
We
go,
invited the kids.
are they? They're the all
Oh, boy.
going?
I don't know yet, but we'll see.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Okay. So
I mean, they're all invited. Who knows where we'll end up Saturday? It has taken almost 10 years, but this man is not the spontaneous person at all.
Really?
Okay? Yes, no.
I'm surprised by that. Actually,
If there is anything spontaneous, it's me. I'm
Right.
just putting it out there. So
Okay.
I'm becoming more spontaneous than she is.
he
Oh.
is starting to, he's turning the corner. Because now.
B-Dawg.
It only took 10
I
years.
know. He's getting all adventurous and shit.
Oh, nice.
The-
So, yeah,
I get that a lot.
Yeah, on a whim, I got an email about an event. Actually, it's in Nashville. They're at the where's the
Up on a roof somewhere.
yeah. I hate it when you say that. Yeah, I had it right there. Oh, it's at the Sky Deck.
Oh, cool.
Up
Yep.
at the
Yep.
Sky Deck. They're having a veterans event.
It's for veterans
that's
and their
great.
family.
The Bob Woodruff Veterans Fund or something like that. And I got an email with free tickets to
Great.
go with Ashley McBride, Maddie and Tay, Michael Warren. I think is the three main ones that's going to be there. So,
Great.
Yeah.
So we talked about going to Nashville again this weekend. So
There you go.
Yeah.
we'll have to see. I don't know.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
So
We'll
Very
either
cool.
be in Nashville or Dunlap. One of the two.
There.
Or maybe both. You just never know.
I'll be sort of. I'm going to Jersey, so
Oh, that's right. That's
I'm
right.
headed to Jersey.
That's right.
Jersey
And
Shore.
We'll talk in a minute about Uncle Alex is here, Mo. Sorry. Uncle Alex is out in the living room watching on YouTube. I forgot to give him a shout out.
that's how we know we're broadcasting.
Yeah, that's how we know we're broadcasting.
Just keep an
There we
eye on
go.
that.
But in a little bit, we'll talk about what you're going to be doing in New
Oh,
Jersey.
cool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can talk about anything we want because we're not on the radio. We can just keep rolling on the video.
Well, that's true.
So
Oh, okay.
we can do whatever we want to do.
Well,
Should we have done? We should have had skits made up or something.
oh, we should have. We should have. On Mo is behind the 8 ball on the listening room tickets. What's the listening room?
Well,
Like
there's
what's going on?
in
There's a-
Or
Nashville.
no, I know what the listening room is, but which listening room and why?
because there's one in Nashville. There's one in Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So, do you want to tell everybody why what you're going to
Oh,
be
sure.
doing while you're in Nashville? Or
So for
New
the last
Jersey?
couple years, it actually might be almost 5 years now, but got asked. I was interviewed for a new documentary that's going to be coming out called The Jersey Sound, about all the music that's come out of New Jersey, all the way back from Frank Sinatra, all the way up to what's going on now with like Gaslight Anthem and different bands that are out of New Jersey. I think it's very surprising to people. You might know about the big ones, Bruce and Frank Sinatra and Southside Johnny and people like Bon Jovi and people like that, but also rap really started in Jersey because the Sugar Hill Gang Records was a Jersey-based label, along with the band, and then also Queen Latifah is from New Jersey.
That's
It's just so deep, Tommy James and the Shondells, Felix Cavallari from the Young Rascals, and then other members of the Young Rascals. It just goes on and on and on. And then it also goes way, way back to like the first copyrighted song or something was from a Jersey songwriter.
wow.
All this great stuff. So we put together a 90-minute documentary. As our new slogan says, it's a love letter to New Jersey musicians. And we have a ton of different people in it, like people I just named, but also like Skid Row and Trickster and the Smithereens and all these different interview pieces that are in it, lots of music. And we're having the first screening of it's a private screening at a really cool new venue in Asbury Park called House of Independence this coming Tuesday.
Oh, very cool.
Tuesday
So
night.
you get to walk the red carpet on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Look at
It's
you.
really cool. And I was the music supervisor as well for it. So they came down to interview me at Welcome to 1979 in Nashville, a really cool retro studio in Nashville. And then as we were walking out, the director is like, I need to put music in this thing, and I don't know how to clear it or do any of that. And that's what I did, when I had my job in New York City and stuff. And I still do it now, but on kind of like a case-by-case basis, so to speak.
Right.
So I opened my big mouth and said, sure, I'll do it. And 5 years later, here we are. But I'm glad I did, because we have a great team, and we put together what I think is a cool little 90-minute documentary.
Now,
That's awesome.
when can we look forward to that hitting, like going out nationally for everybody to see?
Hopefully soon. From what I understand, we have a ton of interest. The timing seems to be good because you got the Bon Jovi one that just came out. Bruce has
Right.
one coming out very soon if it hasn't
Oh.
released already. And then Little Steven even has one. So like the Jersey thing is kind of
That's
bubbling
cool.
right now. So
I
from
love
what we
music
hear,
documentaries.
and
I
this
love
one's
them.
different because this is like the unsung heroes, sort of. I mean, big, huge names like I just
Mm-hmm.
named and everything like that. But these are the people, the spotlight tends to be on like Frank Sinatra, Bruce, John, that
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that type of thing. These are all these other people and a bunch of great independent artists
Mm-hmm.
that really make up the scene. So, and again, every genre of music you can imagine. And I think that's what's going to really interest people, because they're like, oh, I didn't realize that came from, I didn't realize so-and-so was from New Jersey.
I think some people assume that they're from New York.
Right. And we
and
kind of touch
New York
on
City
that.
instead
yeah.
of
Yeah. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie.
Jersey.
I thought Queen Latifah was from Philly.
Right.
I did
Yeah.
too. But
Yeah.
it's all
So,
right there. I
yeah,
mean,
it is.
Philly and
Right.
Philly's not far from New York either, right?
Right.
So it's
Right.
kind of all
Well, and you know it's right across the bridge from New Jersey because we were there.
But one of
Right.
the things we talk about in documentary is they ain't New Jersey though.
right. Yeah, I've been told that New Yorkers and Jersey, like you don't call them the other one.
Right, exactly. And that's
all-
kind of how it opens up too, which is cool. Then the narrator, the narrator is basically he's New Jersey.
Okay.
So he's the voice of New Jersey, and
cool.
and he speaks like he's from New Jersey, and
That's cool.
says some off-color stuff because that's what we do. So yeah,
That is cool because that hits me on two fronts because I'm a music fan
Yeah.
and I'm also a history buff.
oh great.
So
Well, yeah.
that kind of hits me right there on two fronts because
Yeah.
I'll be glued to watching those kind of things because that's what interests me. So
Me
They,
too.
something I didn't realize because I kind of missed this was back when they lowered the drinking age to like 18 or 17 or 18, something like that. 18, I think.
I think it was like
and it
18
really,
for
really
light.
changed the scene because it really built this huge
Oh,
club
I
scene,
bet.
and that's when all these bands were. The clubs are all packed, so you could go and play your own original music and get this following going and stuff like that. So they talk
That's
about that.
cool.
And another interesting one was, Metallica is always considered to be from San Francisco.
Yeah.
Lars is from another planet, and no, I forget where he's from, but Holland or something. But they really made it in New York, New Jersey, because Johnny Z from Megaforce Records is the one who signed them.
Oh.
And he's solidly from New Jersey, and the label was based in New Jersey. And he's the one who said, you guys need to come here. I can book you at all these great rock clubs, Lemoore and Brooklyn, and all the great rock clubs in Jersey. And I think you guys would really, make something happen here. Whereas out in California, if you think about it, when they came out, the bands in California were all glam bands and
Right.
stuff, or
Yeah.
what they refer to as hair metal.
Yeah.
And so it's a great Johnny Z, who unfortunately passed after his interview. I think it's the last interview he ever did now, which is pretty wild.
Wow.
But he talks all about how they they moved in with him and his wife, and they were wild, and they like drank everything he had in the house.
Oh
and
my
like,
gosh.
it's
He was
really
like,
cool.
what was I thinking?
Yeah,
having
it's
these
cool,
people?
and so all that is just. I think it came out pretty. I've been to a couple. Lucky to have songs in movies and stuff, and been to some premieres where we're sitting there just waiting for like our song to come on or something, and never felt nervous about whether or not the movie was good. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to have a song in it or whatever.
Right.
This one is, I had quite a bit to do with it, so I just said to the team this past Monday on our last Zoom call before we do this, I said, so let's all sit in the last row just in case,
Just in case I need to dip.
just in case we got to go out the side exit, fire exit there,
So you got all the music cleared, but then was you actively involved with where each song goes?
No, that was up
movie?
to the editor. So the
Okay.
editor would let me know who made it in terms of an interview and stuff like that. And then also I need a disco song for the section where we start talking about when things went disco, and I need something over here for this. And then, so yeah, it was all different. So I would just continually clear things or try to clear things. There's some publishers and more publishers than labels that just because of our budget, we're not willing to clear it, even though the songwriter themselves or the artist themselves was in the movie. They were just like, well, your budget's not just
all
not
about
where we
the
can.
money.
Yeah, which drove me crazy because we were looking for some Billie Holiday music because Southside Johnny tells this beautiful story about how he used to be able to hear her playing in the club downstairs from their apartment that they lived in when he was a kid. And that's why his music was very soulful and bluesy and stuff, was because of Billie Holiday. So he tells this great story, and her estate gave us photos and stuff, but the publishing company would not budge on the music.
Really?
Yeah, and it was so disappointing. But that's how that works.
See, that whole behind the scenes, from the narration to discovering the music and figuring out where it needs to go and all that, that is something that I absolutely love about putting together videos, but also watching documentaries. I like hearing that backstory, which is part of why we started doing this Spotlight Artist in studio, so we could hear those stories behind the scenes about the songs that you're writing or things like that. We want people to be able to hear it because that's fascinating stuff. You hear all these songs, and I know you've been writing a lot lately, but you hear all these songs and I don't know about anybody else, but I know Brian and I have talked about it a lot, where we'll listen and be like, how did they even come up with that?
Right.
And so we like hearing how they came up with that.
Right, yeah.
So
That is very cool.
maybe that's why we like documentaries so much. We just like to learn the behind the scenes
I think
stuff.
that's
Yeah, us
probably
too.
it.
Big documentary people, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's
So what else have you been up to?
Well, the biggest development is Manalo was up in Nashville not only to do the show that we did together last Saturday night, but he came up on Thursday, and Friday we recorded what will be my next single.
Really?
So yeah,
All right.
So
That's
all right.
awesome.
Excited for that.
Thanks, guys.
You didn't know we had a gallery there,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you?
Right?
And so we are super excited. Like, it came together even better than we thought, and it's called Sunrise Vibes. It came about because he posted a photo on Instagram that his wife took of a sunrise. It was a beautiful sunrise picture, and he put something like "digging these sunrise vibes" or whatever his little caption was. And I
And you do
texted him. I
that's a
texted
song.
him right away, and I said, "That's a song. We got to write that song, Sunrise Vibes." And I wrote like a line or two, and he said, "Yeah, da 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 da." And I said, "Yeah, this and this and this." And then about a half hour later, I sent him something like playing on the guitar, and then he sent me something. It was so crazy. And then we wound up finishing it together, and he came out and recorded it. So yeah, it's going to be a Mulch and Manalo little collaboration that we're going to put out. And I believe we I should check my phone, but I'm going to go for it here because you guys get the scoop here. But I think the release date is going to be August 16th.
Nice.
So,
Sweet.
yeah. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. We're so excited about it that I don't want to play it for anybody. I don't want to do. I want everybody to hear it when it comes out because that's how excited we are about it. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. We did it in with Daniel Dennis, who's my co-producer in Nashville. We call it bro-ducing together, and we just had a blast. Just the three of us. The three of us put the track together, and it was really almost completed once he left that day on Friday, and and now we added a couple of different things here and there the last couple of days, and we're pumped. So
that's awesome. Well, you've been climbing in the coastal world a lot.
I know. It seems like, since we discovered you and you discovered us.
Right.
And Kirsty brought you to us.
And then all of a sudden you're everywhere. You're recording and writing with everybody. And you have totally immersed yourself into the coastal Americana world. And and it's very cool to see how quickly that's all happened, really.
And I love seeing how much everybody in the coastal world has embraced you and how you've embraced everyone else. Like, it's almost like it's always been there in your soul somewhere, and then now you're just letting it out.
Well, I grew up, I grew up on the beach in Jersey, and it's all like Kirsty said to me that time that we went up and played for the Parrot Heads up in Wisconsin. She said, "You've been doing this music your whole life, and you didn't even know it. And now you need to connect with everybody that wants to hear exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? And then did the Days in the Sun EP, and
that's such a good EP.
Thank you. And then Tied Down has just been, Kirsty and I are just blown away. I mean, here it is a year later, and it's still doing things and stuff. Yeah. And I'm hoping to put together we have so much video and so many pictures, and we even have video from the day a lot of video from the day that we recorded it with my band in Nashville, and of putting together almost just like a, hey, we really want to thank everybody, and here's like a hodgepodge of all the places we've played it for you guys, because we played at Meeting in the Mines, we played at Music on the Bay, and we just want to say, hey, thank you, because we truly never expected it to do what it's been doing, and it seems to even get stronger a year later. It's really wild.
That's awesome.
Well, we are certainly excited for a lot of new music. So I see you.
Hey, Larice.
I see you got your guitar there beside you.
Oh,
yeah.
It just appeared out of nowhere.
Well, here was the thing. He got out of the car. And, and Lou was all disappointed. She's like, "You didn't bring your guitar," and in my mind, I signed with the backpack and everything. And then I thought, well, I got guitars hanging on the wall. There's one here. We got a guitar.
Yeah.
But if any artist ever says, "Man, I just forgot my guitar,"
you've never forgot. You got to keep every guitar up there.
We just tune it in there. And,
very cool.
And play. But then you showed us you have the coolest guitar ever.
Right.
I would take it after I do a song for you guys. Then I'll take it apart again.
All right.
Yeah, we have to show y'all this because I was amazed.
Guitar.
I was amazed.
It's crazy.
He can show us at the end of the show
you?
as he's packing things up. How about that?
There you go.
There we go. There we go.
Well, can we hear something that you've been?
Sure.
All right.
I got a song that I'm going to do because I want to know if our gang out there thinks I should cut this one.
Okay.
And, this would be probably, I was in a band with my nephew and my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is the one who taught me how to play guitar when I was about 9 years old or so, and I started writing that young as well. And then we had a band together.
Can you zoom, honey, for it?
What's that?
Can you zoom for the
for
the thingy? Sorry,
good.
Mark, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, you're good. We're good.
Hold on.
But yeah, we had a band called the Lemongrass Band, and we did really well in Jersey, and even got signed by the Marshall Tucker Band on their label that they had.
Wow.
Ramblin' Records, and but
how about that?
I wrote I wrote this one during that time that we don't talk about anymore. It's called 2020, and was home writing by myself again, and because I used to write all the Lemongrass songs back in Jersey, and started thinking about the band, and you know, we were doing like a reunion show once a year, and I was like, we hadn't had any new songs in a very long time, and I wound up writing a couple of them and stuff. So we unfortunately lost our very good friend and our brother AJ, so our bass player and flute player, but we're trying to keep it going a little bit with his daughter, and so we're hopefully going to record this one, and I thought maybe I could just do like Mark Mulch featuring the Lemongrass Band and put this one out on, you know, on the old trop rock scene. But I want to see what everybody thinks. So they're
Sure.
gonna give it a shot.
So y'all are the test audience. Let us know what you think of this preview of the new song.
Yeah, this one's called Sunshine. Every day when I wake up, I'm afraid to look outside my door. All the people in disarray, like they forgot how to love anymore. Well, I can't take it, no, I won't take it. There's got to be a better way. We gotta reach for it through the clouds. You'll find a sunny day. I want sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. I'm looking for that sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. Yeah, now. Go ahead and say it. I'm a dreamer and I'm a fool. Well, you may have that half right, but I'll tell you what I think is cool. I want sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. I'm looking for that sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. Yes, I do now, yeah. No, I can't take it, no, I won't take it, no, I can't take it, no, I won't take. I want sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. I'm looking for that sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. I want sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. I'm looking for that sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. And the crowd goes wild.
Yes.
That's right. The crowd goes wild.
Listen, I don't know what they're saying out there, but I vote yes.
Okay, great.
I love that.
That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's all that matters, what I said. Yeah, that was fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Funny that song came out of a very dark time.
I'm trying.
So, which is great. So.
All right. There we go.
There we go.
You're back.
Hey.
That is so cool.
Oh, thank you.
I really like that song a lot.
Absolutely. Like it. Like it. Like it a lot.
And you know, even though we're not in that year anymore, I think it still is pertinent now. Like,
Oh, great.
There's so much negativity going on in the world.
Yeah, it drives me
that-
crazy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I love it. And it's
Oh,
true.
awesome.
You can find whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for negativity, it's definitely out there.
Yep.
But if you want to look for the sunshine and look at the positive, you can find that too. Sometimes you might have to look a little harder,
Right.
But it's there. Always
Yep.
there. So
Lou's always trying to get me to look at the positive.
Awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
one. You know, she always say that I'm a downer. I'm like, I'm not an optimist. I'm just a realist. Is what.
Well, yeah.
I always
Yep.
used to tell her. She'd be like, well, it's a beautiful day. And I'm like, yeah, but it's supposed to rain later.
Yes, that is him in a nutshell.
That's me.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm like, but it's not raining now. It's pretty out now.
Exactly right.
know. Yeah, that is it in the nutshell. That is him and I. And I think
The yin and yang, like up on
exactly
That
right.
is-
yeah,
that is
That's us.
true.
Everybody laughs about how opposite we are like that because I when I was young, I used to be. I never was really a negative person, but I was like, if something would happen, I got all in that victim mentality kind of thing. And then now that I'm older, I kind of went to the other side and I just don't care. Like, it'll be
Exactly.
fine. Whatever it is, it'll
Life's
be
too
fine.
short.
Exactly. Well, everybody on here loves it.
Oh, good.
Maureen said that song is in your heart. And
Oh,
she loves
yes.
that. And then Laurice says it was a great song. Donna Cummings, she loved that song a lot.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That
Well,
sounds like a
heck,
lot of
I'm gonna
positive feedback for me.
Get the
Yeah.
guys together and put that out.
And
There
the
you
sooner
go.
the better. We'll we'll debut it on here.
We always
right.
love new music.
Awesome.
Yeah, I really do. I really
Very
do
cool.
like that song a
Awesome,
lot.
thank you.
Yeah. And I could find because I know you said that you were thinking about back in the day
Right.
with the band.
Yeah.
I could hear some of the Bread's not the right group, but some of the like 70s influences.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can
really
hear the
liked it.
reminiscing in his voice.
Yes. Yes.
We were a pretty upbeat band. You always had a good time. If you went to see the Lemongrass Band, you had a good time. So
That's cool. That's cool.
So we wound up a little bit in the jam band kind of world with like getting to open for Fish and stuff. And
Oh, cool.
But we were definitely a song, and harmony band. And we had the three of us that were in the family together, and then AJ was like family. So it was,
Yeah.
our harmonies were really great and stuff. And so
I
yeah.
love a good harmony.
cool.
Nice.
Well, then done. Done.
Done.
Or getting done. It'll be done at some point.
You heard it here first.
He's got a lot of projects he's working on.
That's right. Well, thank you, Laurice.
That's
Honey,
why I feel guilty about giving him more to work on.
No. We're gonna
So,
do it. That'll be the thing
like,
too.
don't waste your time on me.
No, not at all. That'll be the other thing. Get to debut your song on your
Oh,
own.
yeah.
On your own show.
Could you imagine? That'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
so much fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be so
Everybody's
much
probably like,
fun.
what the heck are you talking about? 'Cause
So-
nobody
Just-
tuned in last week.
So I'm gonna tell him. So, so my husband has always liked writing stories, and since we started doing this whole spotlight artist, we've always talked about. He always asks the question, how do you get started writing? Do you come up with the chorus first, or the music first, or a title first, or what's your process?
And it's been no secret. I'm jealous
Yes,
of the talent
he
that you
says
guys have.
all the time that he's jealous. So he's had all these things going on in his head. And so I told him he needs to start writing them down because he comes up with these like one-liners that are just insane all the time. And so I'm like, write them down. And he's like, why? I said, so you can make it a song.
Yeah.
And he'll say, I'm not a songwriter. I'm like, everybody.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how many songwriters have you talked to that said, I don't know, like you just said about you and Manalo's song. You read one line and said, oh, that's a song. And boom, now you've got a whole brand new single coming out. And so I was telling him that. So finally one night he woke up out of a sleep and came out into the living room, and I slept through the whole thing. But he said he went out in the living room and just started writing a story on his phone.
Yeah.
And you read it.
Yep.
And so Mark.
And for me reading it, I read it, especially when Brian said, I see it as a song.
Yeah.
I just start seeing the lines and the things that sound like lyrics to me.
Yeah.
And hear something in my head, and then, yeah.
Which that is the fascinating
There's
part.
always
I know, right?
always need lyrics. Remember Elton John and Bernie Taupin is a very good example. I don't know if you guys know this, but Bernie Taupin wrote the lyrics. He would just send sheets of lyrics to Elton
Oh.
John, and Elton John would look at it, put it up on the piano, and
And he did the
Wow.
music.
just start singing what he thought it should be, and he'd send it back to Bernie, and And I think, you know, most of the time Bernie would say, great, you know, wow, amazing.
Right.
And I think when Bernie would say, I'm not sure about that one, I think Elton would say, I don't care.
Right. I'm Elton John. I'll do
I'm
what I
Elton John,
want. Yeah.
even when he wasn't Elton John yet. But yeah, watch his biopic.
Huh.
They touch on that, like how he would sit down and just, you know.
Wow.
Boom.
Well, yeah. So now Mark Mulch has graciously agreed. And actually, you volunteered. We didn't even have to ask.
Right.
You read it, and you
I
were
just
like,
wish I would have gotten down here early enough today, like I'd hoped to,
Well,
to get it going. But
we'll
yeah,
be together again.
It's-
But
It's went
yeah,
through.
so they're going to work together on this song.
It's went through multiple phases. I said
well, that's good.
I probably about 2.5 hours I spent last night reworking what I originally had.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, okay.
Because when I went back and read it, I'm like, that is no good. That's horrible. Or well, you know, that could be said in a different way. Or so I just started doing things like that, and so I thought, well,
Great.
when you get here, I'll just show it to you, and you can look at it and going, that's garbage, and then move on. So,
Not at all. That would be great.
Well, Verona Corona just chimed in. Hello to you.
Verona Corona.
Yeah. And then, you know, she's got a whole song written after her.
That's amazing.
Verona Corona. by
Jonas
Lawrence
yeah.
Band. Yeah.
So you ought to listen to that song, Mark. It is written about our Verona.
All right.
Hello to. And Lori Krause says that footage would be awesome to see for Tied Down.
Oh, yes.
It would be.
Great.
That
Yes.
compilation would be really cool.
Yes.
Yeah. And honey, Lori says that she's always thought that we were super well matched.
Oh, you are well matched. That's what I meant by the
Yeah,
yin
the
and the
yin and the
yang.
yang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just think, there was a point in time in our lives where we didn't like each other.
Yeah.
That was last week at CMA Fest. Oh, no, sorry.
By the end of CMA Fest.
By the end of CMA Fest.
No.
No. It was probably, 20 years ago?
No. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He was dating a friend of mine, like little more than 20 years ago. And so every time, and he had just gotten out of a really bad relationship. So I had just gone through a divorce. So, you know, everybody that goes through a divorce has that wild period right after the divorce. That was me. And so I would drag her along with me, and he didn't like it. So, and he, you know, or if they would be arguing, she would talk to me about it. He's like, stop telling her about our problems. And I'm like, stop telling her what to do. So, yeah. So, you know, that was us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sometimes we wish we would have gotten together earlier. And then I sit and realistically think it probably would have never worked because I was a lot meaner and more stubborn back in the day. But
So, shocker, we get together in our 40s.
yeah.
Well, hey.
And we went to high school together, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens when it's supposed to happen.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, Donna Cummings says the Panther loved the song too.
Oh, okay. Well,
so
then
it's
that's
Panther approved.
Panther approved. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Do you have another song you want to play for us?
Let's see.
We keep talking.
Something
I'm
you
sure
would-
people are wanting some music out.
Something, Was it something y'all would like to hear, or
Anything that you sing?
trying to think if there's any? I mean, there's a lot of new ones, but just trying to think.
We like new, we like old.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I know the words enough for that one. After the Manalo Mulch one, where I got another song that's kind of teed up for the next thing, and then we'll get to
I'm
Sunshine.
going to try this again.
But
Why does it always move my camera?
Listen, I don't know.
Well, it moved that one, but hold on. We'll just do
To
this.
the empty chair.
I'm gonna make tonight like a little bit of a.
We'll just do it this way.
There you go.
A little bit of time. There we go.
We're unfortunately not doing we're doing the lemongrass reunion, sort of. not at the club. We used to play this club at the Jersey Shore called the Beachcomber, and it was like our home base place that we would pack out on a weeknight every week back when we were doing the band, and then we would lead everybody at the end of the night. We would finish the last song, and we would all take almost all our clothes. We would strip down to our undies and jump over the railing and run into the ocean, and we would have about 50 people run in
Oh my
with us.
gosh, how fun.
Our fans run in with us, which was
fun.
totally illegal.
Right.
But luckily, in Jersey, club owners tend to be able to get the police to look the other way.
Right.
So, so we used to do that. And
Nobody pay attention to the 50 people running into this.
so this year unfortunately we're not doing it, but we're gonna jam for the family and stuff like that. We got a birthday party going on Sunday, so I'll do another Lemongrass song. This was a song that we end all our shows with. So my brother-in-law actually sings this one, because sometimes I would write a song and realize that like AJ was a great lead singer and my brother-in-law always sang and played guitar, and sometimes I would realize, oh, you know what, you should sing this one, and
Yeah.
like I didn't have to sing. I got to write all the songs, so I didn't have to sing them all, But this one's called Say Goodbye. Well, there's a party tonight down by the riverboat Queen, singing and dancing out in the rain. And there's this woman I know, she does everything right, just another lonely heart out on the road. She says, take me to your captain, maybe he can show the way. Hold me for a little while, tell me it's alright to say goodbye. Well, there's this place I go called the SRO. Everybody knows just what to say. They say, take me to your captain, maybe he can show the way. Hold me for a little while, tell me it's alright. Say goodbye. Say, take me to your captain, maybe he can show the way. Hold me for a little while, tell me it's alright. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Just realized I left a whole line or two out of the second verse, but that's because I don't sing that song most of the time. But yeah, some of those songs I think now that you guys have been so kind as to welcome me into this awesome, trop rock
Yeah, they
world.
make
Some
it
of
a whole
those
nother
might,
life.
some of those might have to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ann Wehunt said her dog just got up and moved closer to the screen to listen to the music.
right.
So it is Golden Retriever approved.
Oh, Golden Tree too.
Yeah. And Kirsty Krause said, what a great guy. Thanks, Mark.
Aw. Hi, Kirsty.
Hi, Kirsty.
My duet partner.
Yes.
She's gonna be jealous of Manalo though. Come August, I'll tell you what.
You got competition, Kirsty.
Well, you started it. I mean, you stepped out on him, and now he's
Right.
now he's
Like-
stepping out on you.
That's
Huh?
That's right, because she's got the Mike Nash duet coming up. I was
Mike
like, you're
Nash.
totally cheating on me. What in the world?
I know.
And she's got the current single, Dabba Dolly.
With Christine Huff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. But,
Hey.
jump the ship a little bit with Mike Nash. And I was,
Well, that's
I'm just
true.
kidding. I heard it's a great song, too.
Yes.
I heard it's a great song. So.
I tell you, there's something wrong with our internet because nothing responds the way it's supposed.
Oh, no.
It's working. It's just not responding. It's like delayed.
Right.
So which sucks because we just switched new internet companies.
I know.
Now they're making
We're going to get them.
Oh, okay. So Verona scrolled back and caught some of the last song,
Okay.
and she approves as well.
All
She
right.
likes it. So Sunshine has got to be
Sunshine
done.
sounds like that's got to be done.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yep.
There's that fiddle player again.
Kirsty's laughing.
Yeah.
Good fiddle player. Kirsty, what did she say?
Kirsty's laughing at you saying she's
cheater?
cheating on
Yeah.
you. Well, if y'all, I'm going to give, I know this is your show, Mark, but I'm going to give Kirsty a little shout out.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Kirsty.
That
so.
is true.
There you go.
Kirsty has a new song. We played it on the show, but the video is now out. And if you have not seen the video for Dabba Dolly,
Oh my God, you got to go watch.
first of all, the song will be stuck in your head for days. I literally
yeah.
woke up
Oh, yeah.
singing this song for like 3 days.
It was stuck in my head yesterday. Could not stop.
I know,
Little
right?
Dabba Dolly,
Yeah.
good for everyone.
I'm going to tell you what,
The
too.
video is so much fun.
Seeing the video and the way it's set up, I'm like, that could be in the Barbie 2 movie.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
telling you.
Right?
I'm
Yeah, the
telling you,
pink
it-
and everything.
yes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
fit right in.
Yes. And the way they acted in the video, it was just so cute. It's so much fun. So if y'all want a song that gets stuck in your head, because now it's going through mine again because Mark did it.
Sorry.
It's not a bad thing.
Not at all.
But yeah, so you guys have to check out that song and definitely check out the video. It's a lot of fun. Both of those ladies, they look like they're having a ball.
They do. And eventually, we got to get you both here in the studio.
Yes, Kirsty.
you know,
I know in your spare time.
I know.
Come on down.
Right.
Well, I talked to her when she was clear over the pond.
Right.
And it was like, okay, when you get back, we'll work something out when you get a date and everything. Problem is, since she's been back, it's been like nonstop for her. So
Yes.
she hasn't, I don't think, slowed down long enough to be able to do anything, really.
Yes. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. She agrees with the Barbie,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got to pitch that. Barbie 2.
right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So, do we have a travel minute? that
We do.
have to do?
Well, we do. You just read my mind. How about that?
I'm good like that.
Well, well,
It's
occasionally.
only because I want something to drink and I don't want to walk in front of Mark on camera.
Me too. Well, you know what?
Joe,
I love
kinda
you, but
do
that's
as
what
well.
my
Is that
memory.
what it is? Is that what it is?
No, it's because I love Joe Legend, Joe Leo himself.
All right. Yes, we do have.
right.
We do have a brand new JBL Legends Travel Minute. But how about that? Before that, let's lead into that with a person we alluded to. How about a little Manalo and his brand new single?
Oh yeah, it's so
Fabulous.
cool. It's so
All
good.
right. Here we go. Manalo, you're listening to Tropical Country.
Blue water down below. Flying to an island just south of Mexico. Not a cloud in the sky. All the seagulls wave as the plane passes by. Up ahead I see the reef. I see the waves all looking back at me. But as the pilot guides us down, I get the sinking feeling like a ship that's run aground. Well, you said that you don't know. You said you never seen this before. Oh no, this could be goodbye. We touched down, but now we're starting to slide. Oh, goodbye, this could be goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Well, the plane came in too hot. Down a short runway into the parking lot. I watched the palm trees go by. My mind is racing, so I looked into the sky. Well, you said that you don't know. You said you never seen this before. Oh no, this could be goodbye. We touched down, but now we're starting to slide. Oh, goodbye, this could be goodbye. Oh, goodbye. plane came to a stop. I ran to the runway bar and I downed a couple shots. Felt the warm breeze on my skin. Just thankful to have made it to paradise again. Yeah, well, you said that you don't know. You said you never seen this before. Whoa, whoa, no, this could be goodbye. We touched down, but now we're starting to fly. Whoa, goodbye, this could be goodbye. Whoa, goodbye, yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll slide. Yeah, we'll slide. Oh, we'll slide. Yeah, we'll slide. Oh, we'll slide. Yeah, we'll slide. Oh, we'll slide. Goodbye.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. As most of you know, a couple of weeks ago, Sue and I were down in Fort Lauderdale as the Sunshine Ambassadors. And I want to talk about one of the hotels that we went to, because if you're looking for someplace to travel and you don't have passports, or you just want to go someplace close, we visited a hotel in Fort Lauderdale. It's actually on Ocean Lane in Fort Lauderdale. It's called the Lago Mar Beach Resort. And I got to tell you, this place impressed me totally. First of all, it has 500 feet of private beach. Unbelievable, as far as you can possibly see. It's got all kinds of outside sporting equipment and stuff, basketball courts and all that good stuff. They have a fitness center that's open every day, 4 tennis courts, volleyball, miniature golf putting course, 2 heated swimming pools with a lazy river, and they don't charge a resort fee, which is very unusual for Florida. Most of the hotels charge $25 to $35 a day for a resort fee. They give you complimentary high-speed wireless internet. There's a Keurig coffee maker in all of the rooms, along with microwave ovens. There's 24-hour room service. There's a concierge service. They have laundry and dry cleaning and complimentary parking. They have over 144 rooms, and 40 of those are oversized guest rooms to accommodate families. They have let's see, there's like 4 restaurants on site, live entertainment, and the good part is there's 12,000 square feet of flexible meeting and event space. So if you're looking at maybe a destination wedding, or you're looking at having a meeting for your group, and you're looking for a place that, you can go and spend, 4 or 5 days or a week there and have your meetings or training sessions there, it's the perfect spot. They toured us around the entire facility. They're located not too far from the Florida Convention Center, of course, in the Florida Everglades. It's called the Lago Mar Resort and Beach Club. I highly recommend it if you want to stay close to home, you're looking just for a quick getaway, or like I said, or even for a week, or you have a special event coming up. I always find places like this are great, when you're celebrating an anniversary or a retirement, or you want to do something different for your birthday. This is a great resort. Give us a call back. We actually became very good friends with the owners and the manager there, and they've given us some really, really good rates for our clients. So, again, it's a Lago Mar Resort and Beach Club. If you have any questions, give me a call at 732-831-5200. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day to all dads out there. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
My name is Big Benny, and if you ain't listening to Tropical Country, you're wrong, son.
feeling down and not as strong. So I put my hair up high. A special fit for a day like this. All you gotta do is add some shine. A little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. When this world's waiting on me, I put her records on and turn up the queen of country. Yeah, she gets me in every song. Little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. Don't get too busy in a 9 to 5 that you forget to make a life. Dark clouds will come, but soon they'll be gone, leaving a rainbow on the other side. A little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. When this world's waiting on me, I put her records on and turn up the queen of country. Yeah, she gets me in every song. Little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. She sings with some rock and roll. They're on a big statue on the corner of Music Road. No matter where you come from, when you're feeling mixed up and wrong, she has a way of helping us all get along. Little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. And this world's waiting on me, I put her records on. Turn up the queen of country, yeah, she gets me in every song. Little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. All sparks, sass, and plastic, but she's real where it counts. Little dab of Dolly is good for everyone. Little dab of Dolly, 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 little dab of Dolly.
A little dab of Dolly would do you.
Listen, I freaking love that song.
So if you didn't have that song stuck in your head, now you do.
now.
Back again.
Right.
Finally got it out this morning, and here it is again.
I know, right?
Uncle Alex is in the house.
I am alive.
We let him in. Apparently.
They left me in the green room.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person. I'm an awful person.
He opened the door and like, boy, that looks like a pretty empty chair.
That chair looks like a memorial. I passed away.
Well, okay, I'll just tell on myself.
so
Here's what
funny.
happened. So, at the very last minute, I was trying to get the show up on our TV out in the living room, and Brian had been having issues with the radio side.
Because that's something you normally don't do.
Right. I don't normally do it. And to be completely honest, I think I'm turning into my parents because I don't play with the TV enough. Like, I don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get the remote in my hand, it's not because we don't have cable, right? We use internet streaming. So I'm always like, how do you, like, I just hand in the remote. Like, will you just turn this on? Because I don't know how to do it.
Especially because now there are two remotes.
Yes. So now I'm really confused, right? So anyway, so I'm out there trying to mess with it. And Uncle Alex is standing there, and B-Dawg hollered for me. And I looked at the time, and it was like right at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I just spun around, handed Uncle Alex the thing, and was like, there, the show's on.
Yeah.
The volume
volume's
button
on the
is right
side.
here,
I was like-
here. And I just ran. In my head, I was thinking, finish this because I can't.
Right, but you never said that.
But I didn't say that.
But the whole time,
What I said-
I'm out there watching, and my chair is sitting here like I'm passed away or whatever. Mark Mulch is over here. He should be sitting here. And I'm like, in memorial, his headphones.
Well, you know, Mark's got long arms when he plays the guitar.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
he
I
wanted
get that.
to reach out there a little bit.
Yeah.
I am
so
alive.
So yeah, Uncle Alex is alive, and Mo said hello to him earlier, and he's out there. He told me later he's out there watching the TV, like I'm here.
Yeah. I was like,
But-
are you taking a break?
Yeah.
Now he's in here, sitting here, showing a little leg.
Right.
It is. Look at that with the tan.
He's showing the old tan lines off
That's
tonight.
right.
My golly.
Well, Flaz just asked, "Hey Alex, are you in your underwear?"
No, sir.
Flaz, I think you missed it, but we used to have a dude that was not afraid to show up in his underwear.
No.
Wow.
Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Captain Underpants.
I miss him and Teresa. They were so much fun.
Yeah, because she made the Bushwhackers.
She made the Bushwhackers.
Oh.
Next, they used to live
There you
next
go.
door to Tiki Man.
And she,
Oh, okay.
If you're standing facing the, like when you first
Driveway.
walk out onto the by the pool, the Tiki Bar, the house to your right,
Oh, okay.
is where they lived, and they were so much fun. But
and she also always made flavored moonshine that would
Yeah.
give old Smokies a run for their money.
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and she was such a sweetheart. And Captain Underpants, his real name was Tony, or is Tony. He's not gone, but
That we know of.
that we know of.
Oh my God.
But he was so
He lives
so
in Destin now.
yes. They moved down to Destin, closer to some family, and
See, this is why we need you for the second half.
it is. So you can clarify my stupidity. So but they were just a lot of fun, and you never knew what Captain Underpants was going to do, and he got called Captain Underpants because he showed up in his underwear one too many times.
Wow.
So
His blue underwear.
yes, his
Oh,
blue
nice.
underwear.
I shouldn't even say that I was picturing something, but I was picturing like American flag underwear or something. like that.
Oh no, but
Captain
somebody.
underwear.
No.
I'm pretty sure somebody did wear an American
let-
flag Speedo
At the
to the
s-
summer party one time.
Come the summer party.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have mine.
Ask
I'm
the
having
Tiki
mine-
Man
mine on.
about
Are
the
you having a Speedo on?
Not a Speedo, but I'll
Oh.
have my American flag.
I love you,
some
and I'm
shit on.
so glad that you
But,
said no.
Yeah.
I was going to say, come the summer party.
I'm Irish. I can't wear a Speedo.
Ask the Tiki Man about the Speedo incident. Or the hippie chick. The hippie chick actually tells the story really well, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Uncle Alex, you were there for that one.
Do the
weren't you?
helicopter, yes. I got the tail rotor.
no.
I got the tail rotor. But
Yeah.
That's not something.
Yeah, it was a
Moving on. Moving on.
I like the YouTube version of this show. the YouTube only version.
See, this used to happen a lot
We get
whenever
to-
Golden was in here with us, and then
Right.
we
Yeah.
started behaving ourselves a little bit.
Well, yeah,
I know.
I'd like to think that the reason it stopped happening is we actually became professionals.
Oh, but it's so much fun
but,
not to be professional.
It's not.
I don't know what the hell happened tonight.
I came in.
Uncle Alex and Mark, we're going to
We
blame
start,
it on
yeah.
them.
Everything's
I mean, right
run
off the
amok.
bat, we started a little.
We
a little
did.
NC-17. It's
We
like-
did, and you know what? If I remember right, I think B-Dog's the one who started
He
it.
kind of did.
No.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
I started nothing.
You did.
I
Don't
know
watch the
nothing.
replay.
Quiet instigator.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I'm just running over here flying half a plane.
Right? He's got one wing down, one engine down.
Don't lose that one.
That's right. We lose another one, we're going to be gliding her in, boys.
So, Mark, tell us what else you have. So you're doing the sound. I called it the soundtrack, but you're doing the documentary, Walking the Red
Jersey
Carpet.
Sound, yeah, on Tuesday.
The Jersey Sound, Walking the Red Carpet on Tuesday.
Getting
and
ready
you
to-
said
Release new music.
Release
coming
new
up
music.
soon.
Yeah.
with Manalo.
Got one
and
more thing for Feels Like
single.
Summer. I think I'm going to put I'm going to put out a lyric video for Feels Like Summer.
Fabulous.
Because the lyrics to me for that song are important, because when you see the title, you think one thing, and I think when you listen to the lyrics, you realize it's not quite what you thought it
Yeah.
was about. It's more of a relationship song in a
Right.
way. So I kind of want to make sure that I do one last thing for that song hopefully before the new, the
Yeah.
new song comes out. So
Cool.
yeah.
So can we hear that song?
No.
Do you mind?
I would love for you guys to play
No,
the actual,
Oh, the actual Feels Like Summer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't have to do it right now.
I don't know if I got it.
Oh, okay.
How do
Okay.
you not have it? I know we've played it.
Yeah.
Feels like summer.
Show prep.
Feels like summer. I know.
Well,
we weren't prepared.
It's okay. That's okay.
There it is.
I was gonna say.
There it is.
Listen,
But,
somebody write this down. Lou knew what we had played on the show before B-Dawg remembered
Yes.
that we played it
You
on the
guys
show.
played it like the second day it was out or whatever.
First
Yes.
time ever she knows.
It really is the first time I ever.
That's
Applause.
And I should
Yes,
have known.
applause. I needed applause.
Yeah, let's get applause for that one. Maybe even some horses too.
Thank you. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. You would have
deal.
taken everything off the rails, Alan. You should have been here tonight. You could have gone off the rails with us.
Yeah, I was going through because I've saved a lot of the old videos and stuff that we've had, and I came across that one video, that one show.
Not that one.
I was coming through the
Cinco de Mayo
Cinco
show?
de Mayo show.
Oh boy.
It still is our most viewed
Oh,
show.
my God.
I say ours, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
No, you weren't here, but it was the lady. She took off and went to Ohio, so left me to do a show.
Business.
Well, with me, it was
Family.
just going to be me and Golden.
Yes.
Right.
And well, it was Cinco de Mayo. So, well, the Tiki Man got involved.
Of course.
And, next thing you know, we're all wearing Mexican hats, drinking margaritas, and we're doing a show live on the air, drunk off our asses.
Yes. A half a show
As it
because
should be.
Golden fell off his chair and accidentally unplugged something, and the whole screen just went black, and nobody knew where anybody
Yeah.
went.
We maintained
But the audio
ra-
was still on?
The audio was still
Yes.
on.
That's even
so
better.
We had,
Yeah.
That's even
we
better,
had the
actually.
audio, but
Yeah.
we lost video. And he
That's great.
And I'm in Ohio watching it like, oh my God. But they had been saying that they were going to take it off the rails because I wouldn't be there to keep them in line.
originally I
Mm-hmm.
was joking.
Three amigos.
It
or
was
the
good
three
advertisement. It was a good
Do what?
stooges? The
a good
three
thing to get
amigos
people
or
to
the
tune in,
three
right?
Yeah.
stooges?
Yeah.
It was kind of a, yeah.
That's great.
All of a sudden it
The
did. It
three
just went off the-
Mexicans.
We used to do Cinco de Mulcho. So we would do a show, Cinco. And people have been asking me to bring that back because they're just like, how come you don't just do it? No, I don't know. That felt like a band thing that we used to do. And Cinco de Mulcho. But yeah, there's.
Yeah, we were
I
kind
don't
of
remember most of them.
we were
I was
kind of like
back
that one
before I got
movie.
sober.
We were kind of like that one movie with Steve Martin and all of
Right.
them. that
The
that
Three
was
Amigos.
The Three Amigos.
Yeah.
Yes, that was us that night.
We don't need no badges.
Well, that's what Golden just commented on here and said, it wasn't my fault. I was having too much fun with tequila.
That's right. So yeah,
it
I
was great, though.
I was going through some of the old videos last night because I was editing some things, and yeah. So I came across that, and I'm like, oh my God, that still exists.
And every time, it's so funny, though, because Golden's hat, his sombrero, is like this big.
Oh, so it's
a
not even
baby doll
like a-
hat. No. And then Danny has a real sombrero, and it's huge.
And I had a big foam one.
And
Oh,
you have a
awesome.
styrofoam.
I got to go
So-
back and look at this thing.
You do
Dang.
have to. It is.
Wow.
It is still our most watched
That's
video.
great.
Yeah.
From this show.
Some things
yeah.
you can't unsee, though.
Right.
That is true.
But yeah,
Nah.
yeah, it was a good show, Golden.
So, some things should die, Golden, and that's one of them. We should just let it go.
He said Golden said Cinco killed the radio.
One of these days, once the Tiki Man kicks us off the airwaves, there may be that short memorial of B-Dawg and Lou's greatest hits.
Right.
And that'll probably just be that one show.
right. Oh, I was wrong. So Golden said, you know what? We should split that show up and put it on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
What?
We need to finish the videos from CMA Fest.
Listen, I'm working on it.
So, and
Golden said it was a tiny cowboy hat, not a sombrero.
Oh.
So, and big shout out to our good buddy Big Vinny for the
Yeah.
As you noticed when that popped up, I put in there unpaid endorsement.
Right.
Unpaid endorsement. That's cool.
CYA.
See,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Absolutely. I made
Vinny
sure.
was we had the chance to interview him. We've been trying to get him down here to the studio, but as you know, Mark, he is.
Oh, I would have thrown him in the
insanely
car
busy.
with me today
Oh my God.
had I known that.
We should have.
Oh, yeah. I might have been able to get Big Vinny to come down. Yeah.
You should have. I didn't even know. Well, I should have known because every time we talk to somebody that lives in Nashville, that's in the business in Nashville, and we say, "Do you know Vinny?" Everybody knows Vinny.
Right,
Like, he's
right.
everywhere.
Absolutely.
My cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Which is funny because
Everybody in Jersey has a cousin.
we
Vinny.
see Vinny.
Right.
Vinny's first words to us after he gave us hugs and everything. He looked at us and says, "Have you guys talked to Butter?"
Yeah.
I'm like, you haven't?
Yeah.
Right? That's sounds about right.
Yeah, so they, Mark was just telling us during the break, well, we say break, but when the music was playing and
Right.
Joe was on, you were telling us that you actually met Vinny before he was even in the band.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
First
we've
thing I
told y'all
ever
about
did.
Trailer Choir, but
Yeah. First night I was in Nashville, we were looking, me and Nick were looking for something to do. The first night, get out and meet people, get out and see music, see who was playing, and we checked. It was a Monday night, so there wasn't a lot going on. And also Nashville was much different 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was
and
a little quieter.
So there was a place called the Bunganut Pig, which was a very interesting name.
All right.
And which means, being that this is the YouTube show, it's a pig with 3 testicles. Just so you know, so I can say that right on the YouTube show.
Sure.
And
Yeah. It is. It's actually clicked that this show is not meant for children.
Right.
We're not responsible if they come across.
So at the Bunganut Pig, Trailer Choir was playing, and we thought, well, there you go. We're in Nashville. There's a band called Trailer Choir. Let's go check them out. And it was Butter, and it was his old drummer, Sugar, and a couple. He had a killer fiddle player too. I remember this kid who played fiddle. Big Vinny was a guy who was just dancing, a big guy who was dancing like he does, great dancer and doing the worm and doing all this stuff, just in the crowd, on the dance floor kind of thing. And we were just like, this is crazy. And then lo and behold, Butter had the great idea of being like, well, wait a second, he should be doing that on stage with me. And they became, Trailer Choir. And then later on, Crystal joined. She was singing background for them. She was their backup singer or whatever. And the night that Toby Keith saw them at the Billy Block show, called the guys over to say, I want to sign you guys and everything like that. We were there for that show.
Wow.
And he said, I want to sign the 3 of you. And I think the story, and guys, forgive me if I'm telling the story wrong, but I think this is how it went. Butter was like, oh, well, she's the backup singer. She's not in the band. And Toby goes, well, she is now.
She is now.
When Toby Keith tells you,
yes.
She is
Okay.
now.
God rest his soul, It's like, yeah.
Who's the other head singer? But nope, she gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
'cause-
just great.
Yeah, because I know when we met them, it was Butter, Vinny, and Crystal, and Sugar was actually the drummer.
yeah.
Was he still
And-
the drummer?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
and because I tell you what, he was the first time I'd ever seen a drummer do an entire show standing
up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
yeah, and it just happened to be that night when we met them. It was at a bar and it was an outside show.
It was this biker bar
It was-
that I had booked Matt to sing at, and
Yeah.
Matt opened for Trailer Choir.
Okay.
And I was so excited because he was opening for this national act, right?
Sure.
And we get to the bar, and it's this little, like, biker bar. There was like, you know when you pull up to a biker bar,
chicken
'cause
wire in
there's
front
like,
and stuff?
yeah, and there's like
the bikes are lined up
bikes
all
are
out
lined
front.
down the
Yeah.
street.
All in a row.
And so we walk in the door, and literally, probably 8 feet wide, there were chairs on the left, and then the bar on the right, and it was just this long, skinny building. And we walk in, and all these bikers turn around and look at us, and we're freaking out. So then we go. They're like, "No, you guys go out the back door." We're like, "Okay."
The country music's out
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. So we walked out the back door, and it opens up into this gorgeous, like, fenced-in
Patio.
privacy fenced-in patio, stage,
Wow.
Had a big-
big old grass lot.
Had a big bar out there.
Wow.
Yeah, I
awesome.
mean, it was gorgeous. But yeah, that's literally what the
I totally hear like like Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
right.
And let me tell you something though. We learned real quick, and it wasn't that long after that night, that those bikers, nicest guys in
of
the
course.
in the
Oh,
world.
they were.
Hell yeah.
And-
Every time we went in, they were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, how you doing?" We ended up drinking some beer with them afterwards. But
Oh yeah, we went in there,
They were so fun.
multiple times after
Yeah.
that.
That's
and,
great.
nice as could be. But that night it was raining, so not a lot of people wanted to stand outside to watch a show.
Right.
So there was probably, 6 or 8 of us out there, and we stood underneath the only shelter that they had to watch the boys put on a show.
Right.
So after they got...
Which they always did.
Oh, they did.
No matter if there was 6 people or 6,000,
Yes.
they put on a show.
So
Now, they did. It stopped raining partway through their set.
Yes.
And as soon as it stopped raining, like people just came out of the woodwork and everybody was there. But at first there was.
But then after it was
great.
After it was all said and done and over with, everybody cleared out because of course we got to stay behind a little bit, and
only because I had to carry crap from the
that's true.
Clean up.
yeah.
But at some point in time during that whole show, of course, Butter, he's ready to party. Let's have some drinks and that kind of thing at the time.
Yeah.
And of course, he was like, where y'all from? And like, from Ohio. And he goes, so am I. So that was initially how him and I actually got a conversation going.
Because he was from around Cleveland, Ohio, right?
Ashtabula.
Yeah.
Is where he's from, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And we're standing there. And next thing you know, I don't know how he did it during a show, but Vinny got like 4 large pizzas delivered from Domino's.
Yeah.
He comes walking through going, who wants pizza? So it ended up, we had a party after the party, hung out with those guys, and they literally became like instantaneous
They were so fun.
friends.
Oh, yeah.
And every time we've seen them since. Like I said, it's just like old friends reuniting. And
now Butter's a married family man.
Yeah, Butter's a family man now. And
happens to the best of
They
us.
both are. It's wild.
And we found...
Yeah, Vinny is too.
Yeah. And we found out during the whole thing that CMA Fest, Butter was actually on the beach with his family. So
yeah.
So that, he took vacation. He goes, I love CMA Fest, but I got to get away with the family. So they took that opportunity. And like I said, we talked with Vinny a lot, and he's involved in so much.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Between
He's kind of like you. He's got hands in everything. Yeah.
between all the songwriting, recording new music, let's see, running a nonprofit, and and he's in the Shriners. It's just
Right.
like,
Well, and he has
wow.
his resort too.
That's awesome.
His
He has a
resort.
resort.
Yeah, it's the I forget what it's called right now. The Tennessee River. He's got a campground and all that.
Oh, I didn't know.
How did I know?
Yeah,
How did we not know he had a campground?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I guess we got to keep him
Check.
better
Yeah,
touch.
look into that.
We got to keep him better touch.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll have to check into it. I mean, he was talking about a year and a half ago. He was talking about doing another product, but I don't remember what it was now. But yeah, so he's a busy guy. But he reminds me of you because I swear every time we talk about somebody, Mark's like, oh, yeah, I know them. It's the same way. So you have been around Nashville, you said, what, 20 years now?
20 years, yeah.
So,
And started writing down there. So it's been writing down there for 24.
Really?
Yeah. So like I started when I was like 9. So
yeah, I was like, listen, I'm a little slow tonight, obviously, people, because I literally was like, really?
really,
You saw it, didn't
which
you?
does happen in Nashville.
I don't
so.
say
It does.
Yeah.
because
Taylor Swift.
didn't we hear that?
But sorry,
story during CMA Fest that I knew I wanted to be here when my parents brought me here at age 9.
Right.
Oh yeah, the one.
True.
Somebody played the Grand Ole Opry,
Yeah,
and they were so excited because they had gotten. Was it? I can't remember which girl it was, but it's in the interview that we did.
Was it 100 Girl or?
no.
No, it was not
We
Travis
interviewed.
Tritt's daughter.
We interviewed so many.
I know, but it
right?
was one of the girls that we interviewed, and she was saying that when she was like 8 or 9, she had gone to Nashville. I guess she had begged her parents. That's the only thing she wanted. She wanted to go to Nashville, so their parents took her to Nashville. They toured the Grand Ole Opry, and with the tours, I don't know if they didn't do it when we were there last time, but years ago, whenever I went on a tour, when they took you across the stage, they gave you a chance to stand in the circle and sing.
Right.
And she said she got the chance to do that, and she was hooked. So
Wow, that's
at
great.
9 years old, she
an
was like,
empty
"That's
audience,
it."
huh?
We
Yeah.
got to stand in the circle and just smile.
I know. I know.
It's a good thing they didn't want me
You
to try to
stood in
sing.
that circle.
Yeah, I know.
That's
And
right.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I went was probably 9 years ago, and I took my daughter there for her 21st birthday. That's all G-Raff wanted was to go to Nashville. So we went and we did the Opry tour. And when they took us out on the stage for that one, they said you can stand in the circle. Does anybody want to sing? Does anybody want the chance to say they sang at the Grand Ole Opry? And I was like, no, because I'm a puss. And so I left, and I'm not kidding you, from the moment that we stepped off that stage, I was like, I can't believe I just missed that chance. Yeah.
Right.
What would you have sung?
Amazing Grace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
appropriate.
Acapella.
Yeah, you
Yes.
could have sang when we
Acapella.
went there, but you didn't try to sing then either.
They didn't offer this time because I had it in
Just
my
break
head.
out.
You could have
into
just
it.
busted
Just
out
break
into a song.
I
Yes,
could
just
have
bust
because
out
my
into
friend
it.
Stephanie did, but I had it in my head. If I ever go back there and they say, does anybody want to sing? I'm going to do it. I don't care.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to do it. And I was thinking about it as they were leading us onto the stage, and they put, they had everybody come for pictures, and then they led you off. And when they ushered us off after the picture, I remember in my head what about the singing thing? But they didn't do it, so I still didn't
Interesting.
get to sing. Yeah.
Next
So-
time, otherwise they get the shepherd's hook.
Oh,
right? Next
like
time.
the Gong Show.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you have that chance when Mark goes there and performs next.
Right.
Oh.
Very
So,
good.
you know.
So
From your
Mark,
lips
you
to
ever
God's
need
ears.
it?
That'd be great.
Have you ever played the Opry?
No, I haven't played the Opry or at the Ryman. So those are two. The Ryman for sure. I would love to play the Ryman and feel like I'll play the Ryman someday.
Yeah, to me the Ryman.
But I played
is
the
almost
Country
more
Music
special.
Hall of Fame. It's really funny. Played Country Music Hall of Fame 3 times,
Really?
but never been inside the exhibits. Always
Really?
played and had to go to an after party or go do something afterwards. So we would
Yeah.
perform as the Mulch Brothers and then be ushered off to go do something else and never go inside. So it's still have to
So
go
you still
inside.
haven't
So
done
close,
it.
No, no.
It's
So
kind of
funny.
like us, being in Chattanooga. Everybody comes here for all the tourist stuff. We've never done the touristing thing in Chat. We've gone to
Right.
one thing. That was it.
Right.
And
We've done the Incline, and we've done
Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls.
That's all.
Done both of those.
Yeah, that's all we've done.
now
We've
you gotta
never,
do the Southern
you
Belle,
see all
Rock
these
City.
you see all these signs about see Rock City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
we've never
been
seen Rock City.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing.
We
like,
have done the Southern Belle by accident.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was
How'd you
completely
do
by
that
accident.
Because we went in to the gift
Sorry,
shop
but-
because we were
okay.
trying to find some specifically Chattanooga stuff,
Souvenirs.
because G-Raff and JT were down here and they wanted something that said Chattanooga, and we didn't know enough yet, so that was the only place we could think of. So we walked in there and we were walking around shopping and looking at stuff, and they were looking at stuff, and then because when you walk onto the boat, there's the gift shop,
Yeah.
right?
You don't
So-
think it's going to leave.
Right. So then
All aboard.
we get back to the back, and this lady's back there. And I hear her talking, and she's like, I can't believe so-and-so didn't show up, and so-and-so didn't show up, and we've got all these extra tickets that are already paid for. And I'm just
Mind their own business.
minding my own business, and so I walk away from them, and I'm shot. And so eventually this lady looks at G-Raff and says, do y'all want these tickets? And she said, well,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I'm from
so,
Ohio.
Yeah. So she's like, well, let me talk to my mom and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, how many people do you have with you? So she told him there was 4 of us, 5 of, no, one of the girls was with us. There was 5 of us. And she's like, oh, well, we've got 8 extra tickets. So here, just take these 5 and you guys can go. Well, lo and behold, we get on there. Those tickets that she handed us,
Was for a private party.
a private party. It was like prime rib dinner on the
Oh my
river, and 2 free drinks. Wow! So we were like,
That's awesome.
this never. We were like
Can't make this
Jack
shit up.
from the Titanic,
You know,
right?
of
We're
course-
like, this never happens
Of
to
course,
us.
we walk upstairs and all these people are dressed really nice. And
Yeah, we're in our touristing
Ohio.
gear,
yeah, we're t-shirt and sweatpants and ball cap and all that stuff. And they kind of looked at us at first and like, how you doing? We're like, this lady downstairs just said, here, you want these
We're like,
tickets?
honest, we're supposed to be
And they're
here.
like,
Yeah, we were.
oh, well, since you're here, get something to eat.
Right,
All
right.
right.
Like, I don't think I will.
Yeah. So we were so excited about it because that never happens to us.
That's great.
Well, that's how we accidentally
Cool
did
story.
that. So.
I like that.
Yeah, so we've never done the tourist thing. So back to you. So my sister-in-law also and my brother lived in Nashville. Well, my sister-in-law grew up in Nashville, in Old Hickory. And so my brother lived down there for, I don't know, 10 or 15 years. And every time I would go down there, it would be for like a weekend to spend with him. And then I'd have to go back home. So one time I went down and we stayed for like a week, me and the girls. And so I was like, what touristing things can we do? And again, this is way before Nashville was what it is now.
Right, right.
This is back before you could even have neon signs on Broadway. And they both just kind of looked at me. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I heard there's a bunch of stuff to do in Nashville that you got to do. So they like racked their brains trying to think of things because they
That's
lived
funny.
there
And don't really do it.
and don't
Yeah.
do it, just like us in Chattanooga. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like a lot of the locals are like, don't go to Broadway,
Right.
you know? So,
Yeah.
so they didn't know what to do. It took them a minute.
B-Dawg, if you don't play that song, I can't go home.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, she'll be like, how come they didn't play the song?
Yes, I will.
I also think that may be code of, I got to go to the bathroom.
Maybe we need
Maybe.
a break.
No, you do. Yeah. Right. All right.
Play.
Well, being that it's your song, do you want to go ahead and introduce it? And
Oh.
I will play it.
All right. This is Feels Like Summer. I just, now that I'm on the spot, I'm just like, oh my God,
You're
doing
like,
a
what song are
blank
we playing?
on what are we doing here, you know? But yeah, this is my current trop rock single called Feels Like Summer.
All right.
Meeting you was like hearing a song for the first time. Never heard a single word, but sang along with every line. A melody so strong took me back to where I belong. Turns out you've been what I've been missing all along. Feels like summer when we're walking hand in hand when the night is cold. Feels like summer when it's pouring rain and storming all day long. Doesn't matter what we do, every day brings something new. Like the ocean tide and watching the sunrise. Feels like summer when I'm with you. When I'm with you. Love can be like a roller coaster, up and down and side to side. You're my steady wave of emotion, something I feel deep inside. I love you all day long, yeah, our love goes on and on. Turns out you've been what I've been missing all along. Feels like summer when we're walking hand in hand when the night is cold. Feels like summer when it's pouring rain and storming all day long. Doesn't matter what we do, every day brings something new. Like the ocean tide and watching the sunrise. Feels like summer when I'm with you. Oh, when I'm with you. Feels like summer when we're walking hand in hand when the night is cold. Feels like summer when it's pouring rain and storming all day long. Doesn't matter what we do, every day brings something new. Like the ocean tide and watching the sunrise. Feels like summer when I'm with you. Oh, when I'm with you. Feels like summer when I'm with you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm digging it.
Thank you.
We're all over here just talking.
We're back. See, I didn't give you the warning. And
I know. You didn't
weren't paying
wave at
attention.
me.
If you watch on the screen, you'd have seen it.
Yeah, well, I was we were talking about, we were talking about how we're going to have to give Uncle Alex's chair like some kind of like life-size cutout or something when he's not there, because it made him sad looking at his empty chair when he wasn't in the room. Yeah.
I have the perfect thing to sit there.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
I do.
Is it gonna blow up?
no.
No, it doesn't blow up.
The YouTube show. There we go.
You are really trying to end our careers here, aren't you?
Listen, I've listened to the Sunday show.
Does the Sunday morning show get like kind of crazy?
Sometimes.
I don't get on that.
I listened
stay
to
behind
it.
The bar.
I've listened to it a couple of times, and it's good.
Listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
The Tiki Man keeps it at a level of professionalism.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a good Sunday morning radio show
He
host
is.
though. Like
He is.
it's got the right vibe.
That's right.
It's upbeat, but it's not too upbeat. You know, in
Right.
case you're like hurting a little bit on a Sunday. You know, I
That's
usually make
because there's a lot of Sundays where he's hurting.
Yeah, I would
They're
imagine.
all hurting.
I usually make a whole pot of coffee and
Listen,
put it on.
There's
You'll
a-
know.
There's a
You'll-
reason why we are a primetime show.
Right.
Right. Are you so you're coming to the summer party? Are you
Yes.
staying down here or are you
Yes.
driving back? Okay.
Yeah, even though we're sober, we are smart enough to know that is not a drive home
Yeah.
kind of show.
Right?
Or kind of party. We'll
Right.
probably
It's an
hang
all-day
pretty
thing.
late.
That's an
And then
Oh,
we'll stay
absolutely.
over
Yeah, it's an all
somewhere.
day event.
Well, we always
Yeah.
manage to drag ourselves and have a Sunday show.
Yes. So,
So
you
we
will
get up.
see
We
the
get up in the morning and we
okay.
do a radio show.
Oh,
so.
okay. I'll try to do the same.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
Even I
Sounds
drag
good.
my butt out of bed for
Right.
that, just because
Right.
I
If
enjoy.
you don't have a place to stay, I have extra recliners.
Oh, I have slept in a recliner before, without a doubt,
4 more
several times.
recliners available. So.
Wow.
More and more recliners available.
Yes.
Do you Airbnb them?
No, they're just private adventures.
Okay. Okay.
well, before we go, it sounds like summer. We want to touch on it again. That it's not just the typical summer song. It's more of a love song.
Right. Very good. Yeah. Kind of. Y'all met Grace. It's like a.
Yeah.
That kind of thing kind of came up with the idea of like finding that person who kind of makes you feel like it's your favorite time of year all year round, or whether it's a rainy day or or you're having a bad day or something like that.
Somebody
And
that can light up your work.
Yeah, so we took the feels like summer, like you make it feel like summer is the idea, and
Yeah.
and even if having a bad day or it's a kind of thing like that. So kind of put a different spin on it.
And you said the lyric video will be coming soon.
Yes. My buddy Dave Bamundo, who did the cartoon of me that you see on Days and Sun, is going to do.
I love that too.
Oh, thank you. He's going to do a new little cartoon that's going to be like the backdrop of it and stuff. So yeah, try
That's
to keep
cool.
that going too.
Nice.
Well, there's lots of people chiming in. The Goldens are excited to see you at the summer party and finally get to meet you. They haven't gotten to
Cool.
meet you yet. Maureen said there's still space at the Airbnb in the neighborhood.
Oh.
And Mr. Golden says that was an awesome song.
Oh, thank you.
So
Very
lots
cool.
of people chiming in and enjoying.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And I gave everybody a preview of it if they had paid attention to the socials too.
Yeah, you did.
On the
I did.
TikTok
That's
and
right.
Instagram.
That's
Did
right.
you catch that?
I
Yeah,
did. I even
Very
did the
cool.
Instagram and the TikTok.
So, see,
And just a shout out to
I'm
my
learning how to do that.
co-writer on that is Danielle Johnson, and she, if you guys want to
Why
look
do
it
I
up,
know that name?
she's an artist in Nashville, and she put it out before me. She put it out in February, and did like our original version, which was slower.
Oh.
Because it was more of a, like you said, a love song and a little bit more serious than the title kind of legend. But then when it came around time for me to put it out, I sang to what we did in the studio, but as it got closer to summer, it didn't quite feel right.
Didn't feel like the
I
summer anthem.
sat down my guitar one day and just tried to play it more upbeat to see how it would sound, and I thought it worked. So we decided to go back in the studio and recut my
That's
version.
cool.
So
It's a fabulous song, and I listened
It
to it,
is.
and I'm like, this should be hearing it all over mainstream radio.
Oh, yeah.
It is that good.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, and hopefully it will be because
Cool.
they're picking up on that stuff. They're realizing where the real music is.
Yeah.
So
Without a doubt.
They
A lot
are.
of these stations are finally like you guys. It's so great that you can play what you want to play.
Yeah.
Which is great. So
And there are a ton of internet radio stations now of all genres.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that may be one of the draws to it is
Mm-hmm.
that you can play whatever you want, because now there's so much corporate radio.
Mm-hmm.
And so even, we used to have a couple friends who were DJs on mainstream radio out of Wheeling. They were on there forever. They had their own morning show, and he was program director and whatever. They actually got bought out, and then he ended up having to play, even though he had been program director forever, like 30 years. They ended up getting told, getting told,
what to play?
you're going to play this, and this is going to be the loop that it's on, and this is...
Imagine just one program director for 25 or 100 stations or whatever.
It's
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy. So it is. Yeah, it is the one nice thing, and we are thankful and that the Tiki Man does give us that full run to play what we want.
Yeah.
There's only been a handful of times where when we was over there at that studio where I'd come out and he'd look at me and goes, "What was the hell was that?" We at Thanksgiving time, he was not impressed.
Oh, yeah.
He was not impressed by Carrie Underwood's stretchy pants. I'm just saying.
Is that a song?
He was,
It is a
He
song.
was not impressed.
I'm
So
listening to that on the way
he
home.
was like,
for sure.
never play that again. It is a Thanksgiving song. So,
So Mark's never heard...
and there's very few.
Yes,
there
that was
is.
the whole
You got
thing.
Adam
very few.
Sandler's Thanksgiving.
yeah. Well, now you got Carrie
Stretchy
Underwood's stretchy pants.
Yeah.
That's
Tiki Man's not a fan, but we play it every Thanksgiving.
Well,
'cause
yes.
It's just a thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we'll introduce you to the song. After
Okay.
we go off.
Yeah.
there we go.
All right. Well, do you want to play anything else before we go?
I'm good. I had
You good?
a great time.
You getting
yeah,
out of
it
your
was
system?
Awesome.
All
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you
Very
want to
good.
show people your guitar?
Oh yeah. That's what we had to do.
that's
That's
what
I wanted to see.
that's what we've been waiting on.
So y'all, I'm used to seeing the big old carrying case. So when he came in with just his backpack, I was so sad.
This is a Voyage Air guitar, and it's meant to travel with. Like they
Can
said,
I
there's a
touch
little backpack thing over there, and it just folds in half like that.
Wow.
Thought I broke it.
I saw you jump on the ground. Like,
Look what
just
you
like I
did.
touched it.
It's got this hinge on it, and and it's a acoustic electric, so I can plug it in. I brought this to the the Space Coast Songwriter Fest and
Yeah.
Key West Songwriters Fest, and play. I can walk around with just that
Yeah, so that-
backpack,
Wow.
and also it fits. And never have a problem bringing it on a plane. So it just fits.
That come in handy
above
down
the
in Key West with all the crowd. You can get through that crowd. Don't have to
Yeah.
manipulate
Yeah.
that big old.
Listen, every
guitar
musician
bag.
that watches our show is now jealous because they all have to carry that big old guitar.
Yeah, it's so great.
So how hard is it to tune?
Yeah,
oh,
I was
no
wondering
big
about
deal.
that.
I know it
just put
didn't take
back.
you long, but
Yeah, it's like almost like any other acoustic guitar, because acoustic guitars will always be
Always.
slightly out of tune. when you
right,
pick
just
it up
for moving it around.
And then sometimes when you're like in Key West, when I was using it 3 or 4 times a day for different rounds, sometimes you'd pop it back together and it would sound like it was in tune, but maybe it was like a little
Oh,
flat
okay.
or something. But they were all in the same tuning. It was just
Right.
a little flat. You just turn it up real quick. It's good.
Can
Wow.
you carry
Wow.
it without folding it or no?
No.
Like,
Well, I
throw
mean,
in
you
a
could
case.
if you put
Right.
it in a regular
Without-
case.
yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
But yeah, he got out with just a backpack, and I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
I saw the
I was
case.
like, I guess
yeah.
he's not singing tonight. Yeah.
B-Dog's like, well,
seen-
I have a guitar if you need it. I was like, no, the guitar's in there.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Golden said that hurt to watch. I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
with
I
you.
was like, I was touching it, and I was like, wait a minute, it's folded.
It did seem like he snapped it in half. Yeah.
Yeah, just as Uncle Alex put his finger on
I
it,
was like,
boom,
I
it
touch
just
it.
broke right in
it
half.
collapsed. Yeah, I know. Whenever he did it, Golden, I was just like, ah. Like there's something unnatural about that.
You know
but-
what drove me crazy is that, when you see something that someone's invented or whatever, and you're just like, oh.
What
Yes.
was I thinking?
No one ever thought. Everybody's done smaller guitars, travel guitars that are like the backpacker. And
Right.
It's a terrible
Oh, yeah.
guitar. It's not a good guitar to play. When they showed me that it folded in on itself like that, I went, that's amazing. Of
Yeah.
course,
I never had
So-
thought about
And
that.
somewhere out there's that one guy who's like, I had that idea, but they talked me out of it going,
Exactly.
it'll never stay in tune. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
One of the things,
So-
like everybody's like, how did the strings stay on? And what what the inventor did was, and he's from Fender, I think, originally, but is this bridge where you have to put the strings through it,
Right.
like this, so they stay on.
Right.
So that's a
Okay.
big thing too. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So did he on the bridge? I know some guitars the strings just lay in there.
Yeah,
Does it
this is-
have like a little extra piece to
This you have to
thread it through?
Thread it through.
Okay.
That's a good.
I can't see
Thread
that
it through.
far.
Yeah, thread it through there. So that
Okay.
holds them in, and then they hold
don't
here.
pop
And
out.
Wow.
crazy.
So are we allowed to tell the manufacturer?
Yeah. Who?
Voyage Air Guitars.
Voyage Air Guitars. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Awesome.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too. I saw the case. I'm like,
I'll tell you I'll tell you very NC-17 after we're off.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
about the name, yeah.
Okay.
all right. Well, that being said, we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah, we
wrap this
definitely should
show up.
close it out. now.
We got more visiting to
anything
do.
that-
So we're already past our airtime. It's okay.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
To
an
everybody
hour over
who wanted
last
a
week.
bunch of music tonight, I'm so sorry, but we had catching up and chit
We
chatting
do.
to do.
And it's part of the artist spotlight is not only
Yeah.
just listening to the music, it's also hearing about the artist's experiences, because that often relates as to
Translates.
what motivates them within the music that they write. So
Yeah.
Sure.
the history that you guys are just absolutely it's entertaining in itself
Yeah.
just to hear your story.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And again, I'm a lover of documentaries and music documentaries. So, I love the music, but even if you wouldn't have played a note, I was enjoying the stories.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
and hopefully everybody else out there was also enjoying the stories as well.
Maybe we need a Mulch Brothers documentary.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
Yeah.
So are we
sounds
telling the truth or are we lying?
Okay, Richie,
For those of you who have watched the Bon Jovi documentary,
you'll get that reference.
that is how Richie introduced himself. Hi, I'm Richie. Are we lying or are we going to tell the truth? Yeah.
That's great. Might have been the best part of the whole thing.
It really was.
I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah.
So my thought is whenever that happened, he did that, and the first time that John saw that, what ran through his mind?
You know, he was like, oh, no.
I bet
Yeah,
you got a
yeah.
kick out of that though, because that's so
He
rich.
probably
That's
did
just
laugh,
great.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well,
And it was nice since they're not close anymore. It was nice to see the joking side of him.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think they are. John said that they watched most of it together at his house.
I heard that.
Yeah. So I just think it's just a not playing together right now. That's
Yeah.
all. So.
I'm glad because they had Richie all through that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All through John Bon Jovi's bar down.
yeah. So,
It's great.
all righty. Is there any last things that you need? Any shout outs or anything that we need to wrap up before?
Well, Mo said it was a fabulous show.
Oh,
She
well, thank you.
enjoyed It, so thank
Right.
you for that, Mo. Let me see. Check one more time. Oh, Brooke Graham. Hello,
Hey, Brooke.
Brooke.
And again, I am so sorry, Brooke, that we did not catch you while we was in Nashville.
I know
Yeah,
she's back in Nashville this week recording.
It was on our list. We just ran out of time. I mean,
I know.
we tried.
And JoJo Fish, hello to you.
Hello to the JoJos. Haven't heard from them in a while.
I know. And I feel kind of honored because Mr. Golden doesn't usually stay up this late. He's
I
still
know.
online.
Great.
I love it.
That is all due to Mr. Mulch over there.
That's right.
That has nothing to do with us.
He loves us, but he doesn't stay up for us.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Golden.
Nope, but I think that is it.
All right. Mark, remind everybody where they can find all your
Oh,
music,
thank
how they
you.
can,
That's a good
all your
idea.
socials, all that.
At Mark Mulch Music is Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Is there anything else now? Threads, whatever you do. I don't know.
Instagram, TikTok,
Twitter.
Twitter.
No, it's not Twitter, X, whatever it's called. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
Facebook.
markmulchmusic.com. And usually my dates on that's mostly for like my tour dates. So like if you want to know where I'm playing or whatever, that I try to keep that as correct and up to date as possible.
The website is
Yeah.
what again?
markmulchmusic.com.
Okay.
Should be easy enough to remember.
That's right.
Yeah. So now you're going to get ready. You got to go back to Nashville tonight.
Yes.
And get ready to go on vacation.
Something called a vacation. They tell me about this thing. We're going to do our best to be on
From
vacation.
the way it sounds, it's going to be a working
least
vacation.
until
at the
Tuesday.
at the Jersey Shore.
going to
So
Jersey,
yeah,
yeah.
where
Yeah.
So that song "Beach Up in Heaven" from my EP is all about where we're headed for Tuesday
Oh,
and
cool.
for this week, and where I've been going to this beach since I was 2 months old.
Oh,
how
wow.
fun.
Yeah,
What's the name
That's
of that beach?
awesome.
What's the name of that beach?
Cool.
Yeah. What's the name of the?
Ocean Beach, New Jersey.
Ocean Beach.
We've been
We were Ocean City.
Ocean City, New Jersey. Yeah, a little
Well,
different.
another great one too.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
a great boardwalk.
That-
Oh yeah,
that one and only time.
Wildwood, Ocean City.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one and only time that we went to New Jersey, and
Yeah.
there may or may not be a warrant out for my arrest there.
we
That's same,
bought-
by the way.
Those daggone, all the toll
tolls.
booths.
I
That's all
just
I got
remembered
to
that I
say.
got a parking ticket last summer that I may have not paid. Now that you just said that.
Oops.
The one
Check
thing I
off.
like about Jersey is you can't pump your own gas.
Right?
You know what?
That's what I love about
You
New
get
Jersey.
yelled at if
Do you know
try
what I
to
like?
pump your own gas.
Do you know what I like about New Jersey? The Wawa.
Oh, yeah, the
Thank you,
Wawa.
you're
That's
right.
my
I
favorite
can't
thing
wait.
about Jersey is the Wawa.
Oh, wow.
we have Wawa.
That's a good ending right there. If my family's listening, they'll think that's really funny.
We love the Wawa.
We all love the Wawa.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, we appreciate you coming down,
Appreciate
spending
you
the
guys.
time with us, and letting us get to know you even more. I didn't think we'd know any more since we had him on the show before, but
And we visited him.
I think we dove a little deeper this
Yeah.
time. So and I think it's nice whenever we do that, just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Versus just forget about an interview kind of thing and just have a conversation.
Yep.
And it's amazing sometimes just what kind of leaks out. And then you'll find out once Lou continues to edit video from CMA Fest, you're going to find out a lot because we were so time pressed because there was times when they walked up and said, you got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Or you got 5 minutes. So they ended up becoming, instead of less formal interview, to just, hey, how you doing? What you got going on? They became conversations.
And for those of you who do not know, the first video in our series is with the Boomtown Saints.
Our good buddies.
We did post it on YouTube on the
Yeah,
Tiki
saw
Man
that.
Radio. And then it is also posted on our Facebook page and on Tiki Man Radio Facebook. So
And
Great.
job.
And real quick, congratulations to them. They mentioned it in the interview where they already got their first #1 on independent country charts, and they said, "Well, we're kind of getting close to the
for
second
like
one."
12 weeks.
For 12 weeks, had one single, 12 weeks #1 on the independent country charts, and a week after CMA Fest, they posted. They now have their second #1 on the
Oh, wow.
independent
Yeah.
country music chart. So congratulations to the
great.
Boomtown Saints.
Yeah.
Chris and Ben are fantastic guys. We have a great time, and again, that was another one of those things when they when you scheduled for the interview, they came in. It was just like,
You guys have a connection.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was just like, hey,
Yeah.
old friends just meeting again. I mean, we met them last year at CMA Fest, and then they had
Invited us to their
they
CD
invited us. They
release.
said, hey, why don't you come over to our CD release? So we went over there, got to now we're Facebook friends on the on the private pages. By
He's
the
so
way.
All
funny.
right.
So so we keep up. I'm friends. I'm even Facebook friends with their wives. So we're keeping
My
up.
husband is
we're
Facebook
keeping
friends
up
with their wives.
everybody.
I never pay
so
attention.
We're keeping up with everybody.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what I love about it because we start out at interviews, then next thing you know, they're conversations, and next thing you know, we have friends. Just as
Right.
we consider you a friend.
Heck
That's
yeah.
right.
So, and we love it when our friends come and visit us, and we try our best, especially the ones that's over in Nashville, to get over there as often as we can. Sorry about all the friends down Key West. We don't get down there, but
You can do it.
That's another story. But
well, so everybody else can get to know you. You're going to be at the Tiki Man Radio Singer-Songwriters Showcase this year.
Yes.
And did I hear you may be floating around Meeting of the Minds?
I'm playing Meeting of the Minds. I got invited to play. I'm on the schedule.
Awesome.
Playing do they call it the playground stage? Or not there's a smaller stage at the Hangout.
I'm not sure what they call it now.
Acoustic stage, yeah.
Awesome.
Picnic stage.
Okay.
I think is what it's called.
Okay.
And then I'm playing the rooftop VIP at the place across the street across the parking lot from the Hangout. So
that's cool.
Very, very yes. That's just awesome to be. Last year we went to check it out and we were blown away by the whole thing and everything, and then was just so appreciative to be asked to play this year. So that's great.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, real quick before we go, how about let's give you some information here on the Songwriter Showcase and what's coming up here on Tiki Man Radio.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Look-a-Lot Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else? Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. It's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
Yes, sir. Have some fun for crying out loud and tune in to Tiki Man Radio. Hey, and real quick, you was mentioning there that at the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase in Key West, you and Manalo are doing something kind of special.
Yeah. We got we'll be in one of the regular rounds, but on Saturday night we're doing a show, just the two of us at the Loft.
Awesome.
And tickets, I think tickets will go live soon. So we just got to pick a date. I don't know if we'll wait until the single comes out. Maybe that week is when we'll make the ticket thing live. But yeah, and I believe that the Loft doesn't hold quite a lot
Yeah,
of
I think,
people. It's like 30, 35.
25,
So
yeah.
so
Yeah,
you
somewhere around in there. Yeah.
gonna, hopefully that'll go quick. And but yeah, Mulch and Manalo at the Loft.
Now, where
that
can everybody
Saturday.
get those tickets when they go?
On Manalo's website.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And you'll be making those announcements. I'm assuming Tiki Man Radio will make those announcements
Yeah,
as well
B-Man and,
on all your socials.
Yeah, B-Man and Michelle will do that too. Yeah. So
Breaking news.
yeah.
Cool.
There you go. So
Yeah.
definitely stay tuned to Tiki Man Radio all over the shows, and you'll get all the information about the Songwriter Showcase and all of those room private concerts.
Yeah.
So
They
where
were
you-
actually talking in the chat about getting tickets for some of the private stuff. So
Oh,
yeah.
there we
Yeah.
go. All right.
Yeah, there was people asking about Manalo about it on Sunday. So
You're right.
they're gearing up and they're ready to go.
That's good. Good
and
to hear.
Verona says, Mark, she will see you in Key West. She's
All right.
Yeah. So, but we want to thank you again for coming in
Oh,
and
thank
spending
you,
time
guys.
with us, and we do. We look forward to every time you come to visit, and hopefully we'll be spending some time together whenever you get back, and things get normal. And
I'll see you at the party.
I'm going to send you home.
Yeah.
I'll just send you home with some homework to say here.
Okay. Well, that sounds good.
We can just do it.
That's a good idea.
All right. Lou,
Yeah.
anything else?
No, just want to say thank you for coming up. Thank you, Uncle Alex, for sitting in.
Thank you, Uncle Alex.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even though I'm
Nice
I'm
to
a
meet
little
Mark.
off. Yeah. And just want to tell everybody to have a wonderful week.
All right.
Yes.
And, of course, we have to thank you for tuning in. We apologize if there were some of you that normally listen to us on the radio. Man,
Technical difficulty.
I got to go
Yeah,
through and go
shocker.
into that YouTube to listen to the show. We apologize. Again, it's one of those things. Technology will bite you in the butt when you least expect it.
Right.
I had tested everything last night. Everything was fine. I know you've heard that many different times. But here's the thing. Both of the computers updated last night.
Yep.
And after they updated, I didn't really worry about the radio because the radio, for the most part, is just
We don't have
the
issues.
easy
with
part,
you don't
that.
really, that's the easy part. You don't have to worry about it because as long as you don't mess any settings, you're good to go.
Yeah.
We all know you don't like Windows 11.
Well, I hate
Right.
But the one thing I did notice was, because Tiki Man got me in the habit, I always do a test recording. And when I was doing that, I'm like, and I go back to watch it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm watching a Japanese movie again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. So I spent 2 hours last night getting the video and the voice to sync back up again.
Right.
And just one little thing, and you get down into the milliseconds to actually get this thing to sync up correctly. So it's time consuming. So, and I didn't even, after I did that, I didn't even think about double checking the settings of the radio. I knew it was playing. It was playing across there over onto the video. It was recording great. But as far as the connection to the radio station, that's kind of hard to be able to do that unless it's like late at night, and I do it when everybody's in bed.
Right.
But we're around the world, so there's somebody listening all
Right.
at all
Sweden
hours. So
and
it is kind of
Ukraine.
hard. But we also want to thank our sponsors, JBL Travel Group, and also Goaltending Services and Goaltending Outfitters, as well as Moi, Party Dog Entertainment, and also MFG Records Tropical for sponsoring the live cam.
Music for grown-ups.
Absolutely. It is music for grown-ups, and what else would you want? And normally this would be about the time is like we're going to leave you with last song, last call, and then we're going to roll you back to the bass. But we're not going to roll you back to the bass. We're just going to end the video.
All right.
I was like, you're not playing my song?
Bye.
But with that said, have a great night. We will see you back here next week with a guest is
Jet Juergensmeyer.
Jet Juergensmeyer.
Cool.
And I know we've told you about him before. So
What could possibly?
what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
We will do our best to have everything working by then. But until then, it is last song, last call. See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. A handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The fire round poured as I strung the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call.